Welcome, one and all, to the season 4 premiere of the Guns and Radio podcast, wherever you get your live streaming preferences from. If this is your first time here and you don't know us yet, well, my name is not Chris Caputo, but
That's my name, bitch. I'm just throwing up fours here. We're four horsemen now, so
we're four horsemen. There's two of us, but we're four horse.
yeah. We each make up like two people, anyways. With our great intellect and wit and hard work, we could
He's
definitely
calling me a
be.
fat ass.
What? No, I'm not.
He's, he's like,
No, I'm not.
I'm one, this fat fuck over here. He's the other three.
What the fuck?
Lose
That is
weight, you
not
fat
what
fuck.
I meant. That is not at all what I fucking meant.
Well, if you're watching us on live or watching the replay on Spotify, if you look in my background here, you can kind of put together there's some things going on behind the scenes. Let me just move this over there.
And it ain't just that new intro you just heard.
Oh no, man, that's a hell of an intro. Which we want to take a minute to talk about that intro before we get started. I want to say something to Ian,
Our brother Ian,
Ian or
all the way
Ian
from
Scally.
Austria.
You know, when their name is Ian, I always call him Ian, and now his name is Ian. I keep calling him Ian. Have you noticed that? I've noticed that about myself here and on
Yeah.
Old 77.
You're just calling whoever the fuck you want to call him. That's it.
Anyway, he's a fantastic musician. He created our brand new season 4 intro theme song, and our buddy Franz hooked us up with the graphics that you're looking at and the cool visuals for the intro segment. We don't have sound effects yet because we're in a brand new studio, a new digital studio, I should say. This is our first broadcast on Restream since we have left. Motherfucker, where did we leave?
We left StreamYard.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, you guys, Franz here on the account of my son. Since I'm sorry that happened to you, bud. Good to know
Oh,
that you're
son of a
here, though.
bitch. Yeah, man.
Franz, we're going to invite you in just a little bit. We're actually going to release the link on our Facebook. So if you want to come in, anybody's going to be welcome momentarily. We're going to
In due
get the
time.
show. You're going to get the show started first before we
Oh, yeah.
get in there, because we got a lot to talk about. There was Rock in Rio happened.
Yep,
Uh,
that definitely happened.
that's about all we can
It
really say about
happened.
it. And it fucking happened. I don't know if that's a good thing or not that it happened. Who am
I don't
I
know.
to fucking judge? I guess
That's true.
182 episodes of judging shit, and now I'm just like, who am I to say? Like, I don't grade every song on a scale of 1 to 5, of fucks
Yeah.
to decent.
And then sometimes an over five.
We do sometimes. We might tonight, for all I know.
For all I know, we could be surprised. I mean, we've gone below zero before for this certain artist that we were covering, so you never
That's
know.
right.
Anything could happen.
Anything could happen, and that's the point of tonight. But first off, I want to say congrats to Kansas City for their big
Woo!
win. Not much of a fucking win. I mean, the Arizona hardly scored. They kicked the shit out of them poor bastards last night. But congrats to Kansas City for starting it off right. Hope to kick the shit out of everybody. I'm going to talk about something football related real quick because I think you'll appreciate this, Chris. And
All
I'm
right,
going to
shoot,
tell
man.
this story again uh, on the old 77. Not tomorrow's episode, but it'll be next week. But when we meet on Wednesday to tape the old 77, I'm going to tell this story again because it bears to be told. So I got the NFL. I was watching football last week and I saw an advertisement for NFL Plus. So I said to myself, "Hey, it's $5. I can get in here I can let Peacock go while I
Mhm.
wait. And let's be real, I'm not watching WWE again probably until, other than the occasional YouTube clip here and there,
Yeah.
till about Royal Rumble. Let Peacock go. And there we go. I can get NFL Plus. So I was kind of pumped. I was like, no more looking for a ball game, and it worked on my phone when I first got it. I finally got it to work, and I fucked with it for 3 hours during the Pittsburgh game. Which, by the way, Pittsburgh and Cincinnati had the best football game I've seen in a while. That was a hell of a fucking ball game. I'm sure Jeff is going to come on later and have something about that. But
Yeah.
what a hell of a fucking great game from start to finish. That was such a good game. You knew who was going to win. Like it was anybody's game right to the bitter last fucking second. And it was great. But most of the game I spent fucking with this NFL Plus app. So finally I get it to working, and I go, score me some. I went to McDonald's and got a 20-piece chicken nugget so I could have me some chicken while I eat the game, because you think this room is actually the least packed of all of the rooms in my apartment. I'm hopefully closing on a house on Thursday. Still got one more inspection to go, which is mine. But if I walk through and it's not completely trashed and they fix what they were supposed to fix, buying the house. So yeah, I started packing this weekend. So now I'm sitting here watching football with my chicken nuggets spread out on a box in front of me like a table, thinking these nuggets are going to last the whole game. And which I think we all fucking know that didn't happen. But now I'm trying to switch back and forth on the NFL app, and I get on my TV with it, and the motherfucker's trying to charge me for NFL Plus or NFL Premium to be able. But you can watch them on your phone, but you can't put it on your TV. And I thought, what fucking good is that?
The
Just turn
fuck?
I turn on KRCG, our local channel where the goddamn game is going to be on, and watch it on there. So that's what I fucking did. And after all of that, I canceled NFL Plus because you couldn't even watch the Dolphins game. I wanted to see how Tyreek Hill was going to do, and you could listen to it on the radio, but you couldn't watch it. So the only games I could watch was what was on TV already. So I just fucking watch it on TV, on free TV, by the way, on antenna TV, not cable, not streaming. No, on the fucking antenna, the little fucking rabbit ears that I stick out my window in the living room. That. And so I fucking watched the game on that. And then after all of that, thank God Pittsburgh went into overtime and I got to see some part of a decent game without interruption of this constant fucking headache of an app. Because, because by God, after all of that shit, I was fucking over it. I was fucking pissed, and I was ready for that shit to be done. But so yeah, after all that, end up canceling the damn thing. Actually, I canceled it today because I gave them one more chance. I was like, okay, they have these. They advertised, you get NFL Plus 45-minute edited down versions of all the games. Okay, I'll watch 45-minute edited version while I'm taking a shit, and I'll get to at least see some of the Miami. No, that's a fucking premium thing. That's $9.99 a month. So I said, "Fuck you!" And none of the shit you advertised at the $5. What's the point of the $5 package? You can't even do shit with it.
It,
Fuck you.
it's like the most half-assed here. It's like, oh, here's half the stuff. You want the other half? Yeah, give us the other half of your fucking
Here's five
$10
dollars,
a month.
$5 a month, and you get to set up a fucking account. But if you want to use anything on it, it's $10 a month. Fuck NFL Plus. I hope they see this. Fuck you for coming up with that. It's a fucking shitty rip-off service. I mean, you know what? I'd have paid the $9.99 if they'd have been upfront with $9.99 a month as the fucking price for this piece of shit. I'd have been like, okay, I cancel Peacock, and then I'll only pay $5 extra on streaming than I do now. And I'll keep it through football season because let's be real, I'm gonna cut this motherfucker loose the second the Super Bowl's over, and I
Yeah.
ain't gonna pay for it till season starts again, just like everybody else. But no, they didn't do that. They bullshitted me around and they pissed me off. So I'm not going to use the fucking app. Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Europe gives us a thumbs up on on the old
YouTube.
YouTube.
Fuck yeah.
Thanks, bro. Thanks for watching. Thanks for
Thumbs up to you,
listening to me
man.
rant. But yeah, have you had a? You're a soccer fan, right?
Yes.
You had a similar experience in your fandom with any of these fucking new bullshit
These
streaming services?
dude, when it changes from different streaming apps every fucking year, like it's on this platform one year. Oh no, the rights transferred over to this streaming platform that's shittier this year.
What kind of bullshit?
It's like, why do you bother with this stuff? Like at this point, I just go find like a free stream if I have time, or
Yeah.
like that's it. Or there's like certain apps. There's like one app I have that tracks the scores, whatever, and all that stuff. Like I'll just watch the highlights afterwards. Or for some games, they'll have like an audio feed, so I'll listen to like the audio commentary or whatever, which is like fine for me. Like I don't care.
Why? Why are you making it easier to beg your shit
Yeah, that's the problem
than
with
to?
live sports, man. It's so fucking hard. That's why like I I I appreciate like what wrestling is like. It's on one fucking network and that's it.
Yeah.
So much easier than it's like doing all this shit and jumping through hoops and trying to, get a VPN and change your location and all this bullshit. Like, oh God.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. They need to get with the fucking times and realize
They
where their
do.
damn audience is, man.
Exactly. And like or just get like do some like archivals, like archival shit. Fuck, there's so many like of that like too. Like, oh, we have like there's like, let's say like NHL has its own whatever thing, whatever. But it's like, oh, but you want, it's like Sportsnet, what we have here in Canada. It's similar to like ESPN. Sportsnet has their own thing. We're paying like $25 a month, which is absolutely ridiculous, just to watch live sports when you can do the same show on your TV.
I know.
It's so
And
stupid. These like direct on demand. Oh, you can watch it while you're taking a dump. Like I could do that for free.
yeah, but I thought it would be easier to buy the NFL Plus app. And
Yeah,
it's like, because I thought it was like every other fucking Plus. It's like, oh
yeah.
shit. My original thought was, I'm going to get all the games. I can watch any
Yeah, see,
game.
that would be a kicker too. I know NHL does that. You pay a little more, but you get basically out of market games. You get all the games pretty much. You
Yeah.
can watch them on demand. It's a little more expensive, but it's worth it if you're a big hockey fan. I know there's something like that for that.
I mean, that's all I wanted. I wanted to see the Miami game, see how Hill's doing over there because I haven't seen Hill play in Miami yet. I know the Chiefs feel like fucking something is just not right. Like it's like since he's been gone, you watch the game and it's like there's just something about, and you know it's Hill, but there's he is very much what's the word I'm looking for? Conspicuous by his absence.
Mhm.
Like we are well aware that Hill's gone, which really sucks for us. I'm going to tell you something, Andy Reid. You better listen and fucking listen good right now, okay? Because I know Patrick Mahomes' contract is coming up in a couple of years, okay? And before you start fucking negotiating and thinking about trading and shit like you did Tyreek Hill, I want you to hear this and just hear this message clearly. We will kill you.
Oh my God. He's stone cold. He's serious.
We are the masses. There are more of us than there are any guards that you can hire. And that's all I'm going to say about that. You know, we'll steal a fucking army tank, crash through goddamn Arrowhead Stadium. Where's that motherfucker? Let my homes go. Well, they'll be starting with a new fucking coach next year. Looks like we're having some connection issues also. By the way, the show didn't happen today, so we
Yeah,
apologize. Hopefully everything's recording.
that's a whole nother thing. I mean, like the whole we had like a quick ass thunderstorm here in my area, and then like literally shit. I wish I had the video still of it, but like there was a literally across the street from where I work. There's a an electrical pole there or something. So it's basically raining cats and dogs, raining fucking sideways and whatever. And I think there was like a lightning or some little bit of thunder too in there. And you see it strike this pole, goes poof, and this thing like explodes and goes on fire.
Oh shit!
So that's why like the whole power went out like at least where I live
Were you
and
at
even
work?
where I work. Yeah, I was at work and I was like just checking online. I'm like, is the power like back on there? Because then I get a text from like my internet provider. It's like, oh yeah, the internet's out in your area. We're gonna be fixing it, whatever. Then they're like, well, at
Wait,
least they're nice. Yeah,
your ISP, Your ISP in Canada has the
Yeah,
courtesy to
yeah,
message you and tell you, "Hey, our shit's not working so hot right now."
yes.
I
Those
never got that text.
Yeah, they'll do that now. I mean, it's crazy. But they're like, yeah, the power, whatever, the internet's out in your area. You know, check here, whatever, at this link, type your postal code, whatever, and see, check the status, whatever. And the kicker is, they even gave us 53 gigabytes of data just in case.
This is the most Canadian fucking shit I've ever heard in my life because this doesn't happen in
Yeah,
America.
the only
Your
reason
shit's
why
not.
this happened, the only reason I'm going to tell you why this probably happened, because there was a recent thing with another telecommunications company. The thing with Canada, all our telecom shit is basically monopolized into like two or three companies. Like you have 17 different, internet providers or cell phone providers. We have like three. That's it.
Yeah, well, we have three that are worth a fuck.
Yeah,
Like,
but at least you have variety, you have options. We have fucking no options.
yeah. Well, shit. I mean, let me tell you
Yeah.
what happens when our internet goes down. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
That's
But
what we
like
get. We get
the
one of
reason why
these.
I think they're doing this transparency whole shit is because, well, one of the big three of the monopolized telecom companies, Rogers, basically it was a huge thing where all their services were shut down for an entire day, and like half of the fucking province was like losing their mind.
Oh, wow.
So literally, like anyone who's on their cell phone network, no cell reception. You can't even send a text, can't make a phone call. If you had internet, you couldn't even use their internet. So many other things, dude. Literally, fucking Interact debit went down
Oh,
that whole
wow.
day. That which was crazy,
Been nice to be buying
bro.
something expensive
Concerts
right
were even canceled that day too because we can't even scan the fucking tickets on your phone.
now. Oh, wow. You guys lost internet altogether.
Yeah, well, I wasn't a Rogers subscriber, so I didn't lose shit. So I was laughing my ass off. I was like, fuck you.
When our internet goes out in America, you have to call them. After about 3 hours, I'll call so I can be like, "Hey, when's this coming back on?" They don't even answer the phone when the internet's down. They play a recording like, "Fuck
Oh
you,
my,
the internet's
yeah.
down."
Dude, I've heard like
It'll,
horror stories of that shit too. I mean, like people are like subscribed to like Comcast. I'm just like, oh god,
yeah,
it took like
Comcast.
3 days just to like put in a fucking line in your neighborhood on your street or something.
Yeah, and then they charge you for that time
Oh
too.
my god.
Who was the one I had? Maybe it was Cox. I think I had Cox in Mississippi.
You
I
had
don't
big
remember.
Cox,
Big Cox, yeah,
big
Big
old
Cox
Cox,
Internet.
old man
COX.
Cox.
Calm down there, algorithm. Cox Communications. Anyway, um, I had decent internet. Like it wouldn't probably do this what we're doing here, but I could watch Netflix on it. It took 2 or 3 minutes to buffer, then the movie'd play all the way through. As
Mhm.
soon as I left, all right, because I lived with my grandparents before I moved out on my own. I and so I left and moved out on my own again. And I told them I was like, "You're gonna want to keep this internet," and I offered to pay for it. As soon as I was gone, they was like, "Nope, nope, we don't need no internet. We, because they're old and don't understand shit." Well, the package,
Yeah.
if they'd have kept it, they'd have had internet. To this day, they don't have internet because they discontinued service to new subscribers in that
Wow.
area
Wow. They just
because
cut you off? Really?
yeah. Well, if you were already there and
Hmm.
you already had it, then you could keep it. But they discontinued it. So now here it is. Let's see. That was about 10 years ago. Here it is 10 years later, and they're finally able to get internet again.
Wow. A whole fucking decade? You miss out on a lot of shit.
Oh, and I don't mean like they haven't put it in yet. Like they've put down the lines to be able to get it there,
Hmm.
but sometime this week somebody said because my parents live over there now, and so sometime this week somebody and they've tried satellite internet. They can't get internet there because they live
Really?
out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
I
Fuck.
tried to get them to come to their senses and move somewhere Christian, but
Hmm.
like they want to live out in the boonies, in the sticks, and I mean that's their prerogative, I guess. But you got to take
Alright.
everything that goes with it, you know.
Exactly, man. Can't complain when you want to go off the grid.
I
There you
mean,
go.
but yeah, this week they're getting set up with high speed internet, and I'm hoping to get a one of those video things, kind of like Alexa or whatever. I don't know whichever one's the cheapest. I'm going to get one of those and I'm going to put it in my grandmother's house. And I'm going to put one in my house. Like, just let it hang on the wall like a picture until
Yeah.
I call her. And then I can be like, hey, Grandma, how you feeling,
I was like, voice talking on the ceiling.
Is Mom taking care of you like she said she would?
Now
I told her.
you can literally be the fly on the wall there now. It's pretty crazy.
I told my mom, because my mom's got to where she likes to take a tumble every 2 weeks. She's getting up there now. She's almost
Mm.
60, and she's fallen like 3 times. She's all the time falling and shit. All
Mm.
right, but that's because she doesn't pay attention where she's going. It ain't
Ah,
because she's like so decrepit and she can't walk. It's because
yeah.
she gets on her phone, she gets to playing fucking Candy Crush, and then she walks right into the goddamn wall. I've seen it
Oh
happen.
my god.
I've
Hang on.
seen it happen. So I told her, I said, you mark my words, you listen good. It's important. Next time you fall, I swear to God, I'm going to put you in a nursing home. And she's fallen like 3 times, so she didn't even take the fucking
Yeah, she
uh,
didn't take the clue.
no.
She's like, not taking you seriously. Yeah.
She'll take me seriously one day when she's in that fucking nursing home. Yeah,
Fuck. She's gonna wake up there one day.
she's gonna wake up there. Yeah, I'm gonna hire the FBI. Come get her. She's gonna be in a fucking nursing home in Oakland. You know why? Because I can't afford to go to Oakland. That's why I got a good excuse not to go visit. Hope they got decent internet. You're gonna want a video chat.
I got some like free Wi-Fi, but it's like 4 megabytes a second.
Uh, it is not going to be a nice nursing home either. Because I can't afford that. It's going to be the cheapest one in Oakland. Actually, fuck that. We'll do Maine. Maine's further away than Oakland.
Bangor, Maine. There
Yeah.
you go.
On the beach, right there at the
Oh,
tip of Maine. So it
that's
can't
a
get
that's a
any
big.
further.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do they have hurricanes that far north?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Good. Don't have to worry about a hurricane. Mom's not going to be blown away or anything. She's like, your daddy wouldn't let me put you in a nursing home. And I could hear daddy. Ah! Yeah, right.
Yeah, okay. Listen, when it comes to like parents and stuff, they're gonna put each other in the nursing home by the end of it.
Dad'll put the drugs in her drink to knock her out so the guys can come get her.
Freedom.
He'll ride his motorcycle up here and then we'll have a party.
She's gone. Cheers.
Then we're going to change my grandma's phone number so she can't call and get my grandma to let her out. I would say that, we'd have to hide her and protect her from her sister somehow, but I don't think we got to worry about that. She's not going to give a fuck. Mom in the nursing home. That's a good place to be. I mean, it's not bad, Ma. You're going to love it. Love it there.
Exactly.
But no. Shit, I could afford to put her in a nursing home if I really, kind of do want to. I mean, I have hyped it up in my head. Mom's in the nursing home, don't have to go see her. Mom's supposed to be visiting me soon. That'll be nice. But you know what? You know what this woman did? I'm going to tell this story. I'm going to air some family dirty laundry on the show.
Mama
We're live.
Bones, what's going on?
We're live. Yeah, Mama Bones.
What you doing, girl?
You better send me a Facebook message if you want to defend yourself.
Yeah.
Because I'm about
Get
to
on
tell
that
the
phone.
truth. Yeah. I don't have my cell phone with me. It's in the bedroom charging. So if you want to get on here and defend yourself, she don't care. She don't think anybody's listening. 100,000 people, Ma.
Yeah, man.
The
We're almost
100,000
almost
right?
100,000 plays, which is still freaking crazy to me.
Nah, there's like 5 listening right now, but it's
Yeah.
all your friends from church.
Exactly. They want
Yeah.
they want the dirt too.
They want the dirt. I'm going to give you the dirt. Let me tell you what this woman did. And this pissed me off. I very rarely get, well, you know me. I'm always so level-headed.
Yeah, you're in
Like,
between there.
I'm like I'm not even like you know how Axel's always flying off the handle and throwing shit. That's not me. All right.
Yeah, you're not '90s Axel.
No, I'm level headed. I'm like who's level headed in the band? Steven
Yeah,
Adler.
maybe like Duff.
Maybe like Duff, yeah. Even Steven Adler. Uh, but no, so you know, before COVID, mom and dad were planning a cruise to Jamaica.
Mhm.
And they get these cruise tickets dirt cheap, by the way, because they go in with all the other yentals from church, and then they all get in together and they fucking buy a big package. And what's up, Diggs? Welcome to the live show. They get
Sorry.
a so they get a big package together and they get a really good discount. Well, I told them, I said, you know what? Next time you go to Jamaica, I get it. We've already bought the tickets. Next time you go to Jamaica, let me know, and I'm going to get in on this group discount. I'm going to go with you. I'm not going to hang out with you when I get there on the boat. I'm going to go do my own thing. Well, mom's all against it. And you're not going to be able to just smoke pot the whole time while you're in Jamaica. Hey Bailey, stand by, bro. We're going to put you. We're going to drop you a link in a minute.
Yeah,
We want you on
seriously.
thanit.
Yeah, I like how
Want everybody
your
on.
impression of your mom kind of sounds like sounds like Paul Stanley when he comes on the show.
Oh my god. So I tell her I'm not gonna I'm not gonna hang out with you old ladies, and all your old church friends. I
Yeah,
just
you
want
don't
to
want to
go
hang
to
out with
fucking
them.
I
Oh,
just want to go to fucking Jamaica. So
yeah,
they
man.
promised me the next time a Jamaica cruise comes up and they're all buying the tickets, they'll let me know and I can buy my own damn ticket, get on the boat, do what the fuck ever. I'm a grown man. I'm a middle aged man. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm not even just grown. I'm not like 20-year-old grown. Okay. I'm fucking old.
yeah,
Not old, but I'm where I look young, but I have those
yeah.
old man tendencies that I'm going to have for the rest of my life,
Hmm.
you know? So COVID happens. We go into lockdown. Their cruise gets canceled. I feel bad for them. Well, now they got their money back and all that good stuff. Well, now the
Hmm.
cruise line opened back up and they started the thing. And so they had the group discounts again. So this woman, without telling me, gets all of her little church friends together and they go buy their Jamaica tickets. Never say a fucking word till, oh, well, I can't come visit you in September, which is, by the way, this weekend, because I'm going to Jamaica. When the fuck did I thought you?
What?
And now she's changing her story. Like, no, well, this is just a ladies' trip. It's only going to be ladies, not on the whole fucking
Girls'
boat.
week out. Oh my god.
Her and her old fucking hag friends bought a bunch of goddamn Jamaican tickets, and they didn't want any man with. I'm not gonna fucking be around you. I just want the ticket. I want to be. And then you know what? When I buy the ticket and they're like, "Oh, do you guys want to all room together?" I'm gonna say, "No, put me on the other side of the fucking boat. Put
Yeah,
me as far away from this woman as you can. I'm on vacation. The last person I want to see on vacation is my fucking mother. I'm
yeah.
sorry." I'm not going to Jamaica to hang out with mom. I'm not going to Jamaica to look at antiques and all that other shit she likes to do.
Antique. It's
Well,
almost
you
the
can't.
Antiques Roadshow.
She's like, well, you can't even buy weed and come bring it and put it on the boat. Who the fuck said anything about that? I'll get off the boat and smoke the shit out of it, stagger my fucking stoned ass back on the boat, stretch out by the pool,
Yeah,
and
man, it's
enjoy
Jamaica. They sell
Jamaica.
that shit by the garbage bag.
Yeah, I don't need it. So now she's trying to justify it. Every time we talk, she brings up Jamaica, and then she tries to justify it. Like, well, it's just a ladies' trip. Maybe next time the fellas can come. No, bitch, I am not. And I told her, and mother, if you're listening, Mama Bones, I hope you hear this because I've said it to your face, and now I'm airing it for the whole world to hear.
Woo! Dirt.
I hope you enjoyed Hamilton because I will not take you to another goddamn thing as long as I live until my feet touch Jamaican soil. And you better pay for it too. I think she owes that to me, don't you think? I
I
think
think
mom
so.
should buy
Yeah.
my ticket next time since
Hell
she
yeah.
put me through all this heartache.
Yeah,
You know,
I agree.
I mean, I guess I'm willing to
Some horse shit.
negotiate on that part.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, shit, that pissed me off. I'm still pissed off. I'm about to move in a house. Didn't even invite her.
You're not
Have fun in
invited.
fucking Jamaica. Yeah. So yeah, Mom, I hope you liked Hamilton. I hope you had a great time in Hamilton because I'll not take you to another damn thing until my feet touch Jamaican soil. This ain't gonna be like how my grandparents took every other grandkid and my whole goddamn family except me to Disney World. This ain't gonna be like that, okay? Because I haven't forgiven them either, and I'm not gonna forgive you. You see, they don't. They are no longer physically able to take their middle-aged grandson to Disney World and make up for 35 years worth of pain, 36 years worth of pain and suffering that I've had to suffer from not getting to go to Disney World when all my cousins did, when all the other grandkids, when they took all the other grandkids. They can't make it up to me. It's physically impossible. All I can do is forgive them. Chosen not to, but that's you know
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna hold a visual grudge. It's just gonna be there below the surface. Every time I look at him, I'm thinking Mickey Mouse, and I never saw that shit in real life. So, but this ain't the same, Ma.
Yeah.
Dustin's mad. Dustin wants to go to Jamaica.
Yeah, Dustin's
Dustin's
tired of
mad that
getting
you're.
fucking boned out here.
The first time I understand because they didn't know I wanted to go. This time she knew I wanted to go.
Yeah.
I think she's afraid I'd get stoned and embarrass her in front of her little fucking church friends. Don't do it, Cheeseball. Yeah. I think that's what it was. She's afraid I'd get stoned and embarrass me in front of my little church friends. I don't give a fuck about any of those old fucking
Oh my
hags.
god. You would be more embarrassing if you got drunk and did something stupid. Like getting stoned, you're just like,
Yeah.
I'm just chilling. You're just fucking chilling in the breeze. Like if you're drunk, it's like then the really stupid shit happens.
Speaking of which, I did do something for her. She's never drank much alcohol her whole life. They're going to have margaritas on the boat, and she'd never had a margarita. So we got margaritas the last time she was in town. I taught her how to drink a margarita. And I'm like, Ma, don't lick the salt off the rim.
Oh no, you never do that. It's not a tequila shot.
I was like, you drink it and then you lick the salt off your lips. I didn't want her up there embarrassing herself trying to drink a margarita. Because all these other old ladies, see, Mom believes all this alcohol is the devil shit that the preacher says.
Hmm.
And then she actually lives by it. All these other old ladies, they just get fucked up on Saturday and don't tell anybody. And then they come up drunk and hungover on Sunday.
Exactly. They pregame at mass, drink some of
Yeah.
Jesus' wine, and then that's where you go. It's like the party keeps on rolling. It's the weekend.
Yeah. So anyway, she, she doesn't. She's actually real. She doesn't drink or anything. So I had to teach her how to drink a margarita, and I had to we had three that day, and I slowly stepped up the alcohol content. I was like, all right, so here's a virgin one where it was just the mix, and she's like, oh, okay, that's good. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit of tequila in it, and because I figured, you know, if a margarita gets a pour, this is a cruise, and they're all expenses paid, so they're probably going to give her like a half pour. So I gave her a half pour of tequila, and then I gave her a whole pour. And it's like this: one of these three is what you can expect. Just don't. And then she's over there licking the rim. I'm like, Mom, don't lick the rim when you're in
She's already
front of
gone,
those.
bro.
I'm like, Mom, when you're in front of those. And see, I could have been a shitty son. Let her do this embarrassing shit in front of her friends, and then that would have been a good, sweet revenge for me. But no, I don't want revenge. I want to touch Jamaican soil. That's what I want. That's the only way. There's not going to be any Dustin gets revenge and now it's all over and it's all good. No, no. Dustin needs to touch Jamaican soil for this to be over. This is our season arc right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
I'm going to bitch about this every episode till my feet touch Jamaican soil.
yeah. And then you got to actually be on the podcast live from Jamaica.
Yeah,
If
with
you
my
can get a good
mom.
enough connection. Yeah, guys, it's Dustin live from Jamaica. I got a fucking coconut in my hand. You know they put a drink in these things? What?
I don't think anybody goes to Jamaica to drink. If you
Oh,
catch
a little bit of everything. I mean, it depends. If you're going all inclusive, then you go to eat mid food
Oh,
and
I'm sorry.
get drunk.
My mother does. Probably complain about the sweet tea while she's up there.
Gosh, this
She was
doesn't
going to
my
Mexico
tea?
one time.
Oh my
I told her, I said, don't you get in fucking Mexico and start that let me talk to your manager shit. You'll end up buried in the fucking desert.
Oh no, yeah, you no way. You don't fuck you do not want to fuck with
You're
that.
going to have to understand this is not your
Listen,
country.
if you're on resort, that's one thing. If you're off resort, oh, that's it.
I don't know. I don't know what the hell she's doing. I
No,
personally don't want her going international without like some kind of like bodyguard or some shit.
something.
Make sure she doesn't piss off the fucking locals or anything. But yeah, that's what's going on in my life. And I got cleared to close today, so you're going to be seeing some changes in old Dustin's screen over here
Over the next few weeks.
over the next few weeks. I might be doing it from my phone. I don't know.
Ah, good old times, like the end of a last couple of years ago. I think we did like some like December episodes.
Yeah, yeah. In December, I was moving, and yeah, and I think when I moved the last time, didn't I do some on my phone when I first moved into the blue room
Yeah,
in season 2?
yeah, that was yeah. We're in halfway through season two, I think, or right in the first half of season two, somewhere around there.
Season 1, I was in the record store room.
Yeah, yeah, that was the Skyline apartment.
I was in my Skyline apartment. Of course, we didn't have video yet. There's video that we've released here and there of it.
Hmm. Yeah,
But
like some we've put on our old Patreon. I don't know if that's still there. It's like it's somewhere on our
yeah,
YouTube,
who
like
knows?
delisted.
Yeah, but yeah. So we've then I moved to the blue room. We did the whole second season in the blue room, except the tail end when I was doing it on my phone from wherever the hell I could get a decent reception.
Hmm.
And then I've been here. Now I'm leaving here, and hopefully, when I get to the house, since I'm actually going to own this motherfucker, I won't be moving again for quite some time.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Because if I have to move from a house I own, we're going to probably not be doing as many podcasts. I can see that.
Moving from a house
Probably,
I own.
probably some financial difficulties going on.
Some great advice here.
Go to hedonism and eat the worm, motherfucker.
Yeah, bro, you can join fucking Hito Rick over there. That's a
Hell
classic
yeah.
YouTube video. It's hedonism. It's all about the ripping and the tearing. I urge anyone to fucking go on. I think it was like Hedonism 2 or something. If you, I don't know if it's on YouTube still somewhere, but these dudes getting interviewed about this shit is hilarious.
I always wanted to go to Brazil because I heard that if you're an American man and you go to Brazil, like all the women will throw themselves at you because they think you're going to take them with them, and those chicks are hot.
Oh yeah,
So my plan was to get 2 hotel rooms, ones I bring the chick to, and one where all my shit's at. So when it's time to bail,
yeah. Two adjourning like rooms, but you lock one.
no, 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 no. One's on the other side of town. I'll take a
Oh,
cab. Like,
one
hey,
on do it on different floors.
I'm gonna run. Nah, I'm getting away. All right, the sex was good. I'm gonna run downstairs and get us some ice, then take a cab across town, grab my
Yeah, I
shit, get
need.
on the airplane, and come get the fuck out of there.
I need a quick protein shake. Thank you,
Oh man.
Kevin.
Good luck finding me. Good luck proving that's my baby. With a fake name and a hotel room paid in cash.
Yeah, that's not the product of Mike Honcho. Come on.
And I'll never know about it, so fuck it. I mean, oh god. Speaking of YouTube videos, we're gonna do a music video watch along. You want to go ahead and do that, or do you want to get some people in here?
No, let's get the music video watch along, and then we're gonna start getting the more madness going on here.
All right, then we're gonna because we're about 40 minutes in, so let's do the
Yeah,
music video, and then we're gonna release the link to everybody.
yeah. Because I remember we proposed this for our season 3 finale, this music video, but then we're like, you know what, this would be perfect to save for season 4, and especially the whole look of everything here. If you're watching here, or you're watching the replay on Spotify, you're gonna see there's a lot of hints of blue, and I think this
Awesome.
song accurately describes it, one way or another, I'd say.
What were we doing again? I forgot. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
and we got subtitles so you can sing along.
Oh god. I hate this song.
The song is fucking legend. The videos are ridiculous.
I'm gonna crank it down. Thanks for joining us, YouTube people. I feel like you're all gone now.
Yeah, head over to facebook.com/gunsradio or on our Twitter. You can watch the feed there.
Yeah.
Or on twitch.tv/ccaputo212, my Twitch. We're live there too.
Oh my god.
The foreheads are just massive.
The graphics are so bad, and they're annoyingly
I mean, this is 90s
bad.
CGI though. This is the best you could get for like $65.
It does. It looks like a shitty video game, like Mega Race. You remember that game?
Yeah, it looks like a.
Welcome to Mega Race.
Looks like it belongs on the Dreamcast. This game.
Shit, it looks like it belongs on the PC, Windows 95.
Yeah, I'd say at least 98. Come on. Look at this stupid. Like the stupid fucking face there.
Oh god.
Dark quarters. Make sure you get your shades and lighting. Yeah, you're goddamn right, pal.
Bailey says, "Welcome back to 1999." Oh, still getting still getting used to the graph.
PS1, absolutely. This is a fucking PS1 full motion video right here. The kick.
Are they just killing them?
I don't know. It's like a knockout blow with the prisms. Like,
Yeah, the aliens
oh
are
no,
coming.
I'm frozen and I must perform for these hedonists. This is really about hedonism, this music video.
This is so bad.
On the green screen, I
almost,
sing my song tonight.
I'm almost glad that this is so shitty and I don't have to make it out, so I could tell myself that this is Fred Durst.
Bro, he's like, look, he's like, ah. What is this gif of blue freaking webbed hands dancing over here?
And then he gets booed off the stage. Let's be real. No, he gets blued off the stage.
He gets blue. Bro, they blue slime him like it's the Nick Awards.
Yeah, they abduct him and like, you're gonna play for us, human. And then he starts playing this shitty song, and they're like, "Ooh, get the fuck out of here! We're gonna mutilate some cows just to make up for this." This is why.
This part's ridiculous.
Oh, is he Dragon Ball Z in his ass or some
yeah.
shit? He didn't even. He wasn't. He was on the other side of the goddamn room.
Yeah. Ah, I come in and save you.
Oh my god.
Please
No,
come back.
take me back.
Why?
Bud.
No.
Take me back.
Why would you do that?
I don't want to ride with you. Could you imagine being stuck in that little spaceship with this asshole for like, even if the trip's like an hour?
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine being stuck with this fucking prick for an hour?
Yeah.
Like,
Why would you want to go?
Alien.
Why would you? Yeah. Also, why would they go back to this planet? They were abducted, and they said come back. It's like, bro, that sounds like an abusive relationship right there.
You know, the only thing I could save this is if the Blue Man Group covered it.
Yeah. They probably have. I don't know.
That might be my least favorite music video I've ever seen.
It's an interesting one. It's just horribly CGI and everything.
Oh man!
But we got to make fun of it for a little while, so that's pretty fun.
Yeah, there's your shitty music video, everybody.
Shitty music video, the first of many in this season. That could already be like a best of season 4 moment. We don't even know. If not, you're gonna see it on a music video Friday, some way or another, someday in like a year or something. By the way, music video Friday. Check it out on Spotify. So.
Oh yeah, I haven't been posting those. Are you posting those?
No, that was all your idea. Music video Friday. You started doing those, and I've been loving them. Just little bits of us just watching either shitty music videos or good music videos. You know.
Yeah, that's coming back.
Yeah, it's been like a running thing we've been doing since for almost 4 years now on this podcast. A little segment, you know. We're always thinking of new stuff to do on this show, man. You know.
Oh yeah, well, we kind of didn't think of that. We stole it from Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, but like so many other fucking YouTubers did it. We're just doing it better because they're all like, "Oh my god, I haven't heard the song." They'll go like this, and it's like the thumbnail, like generic.
YouTube. Unless we're live, we don't fuck with YouTube on this show. I do enough YouTube Gold 77. That's the only place I do that. Let me do the invite link. We can have up to 10 guests. So that means up to 8 of you can join. We're gonna have not if that many of you show up, then we're gonna have to take turns. Okay.
It's going to be one hell
So
of a sausage fest. So probably, I don't know,
yeah,
I assume.
I'm gonna drop the link on all the various platforms, which is Twitch,
Hmm.
YouTube, Facebook, and I don't know if I can do it on Twitter, but
If not, we're just gonna post it up here.
yeah. Good luck cutting and pasting that though. So
Yeah,
there, we'll drop it on everything. Looks like it's on
everything.
Facebook. Probably, I think it's posted twice now on
Yeah,
Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. So if you're watching
yeah.
on one of those platforms, that's where you go if you want to do that. Yeah, to join us. Or
Yes.
just visit gunsandradio.com for all of our links and content.
Woohoo. And yeah, definitely visit gunsradio.com because you actually started doing a playlist, season-based playlist for all of our shows and everything. Now, so you
Yeah,
can go by season one, two, three, season four playlist, which is going to be updated probably later tonight when this episode goes up, and when part two also drops too this Wednesday. Part two, season four.
that's
Little plug
right.
there.
Yeah, we're going to be watching Leeds, I believe.
Yes, you all voted on it. It's Leeds 2002, Guns N' Roses, celebrating that whole 20th anniversary of that tour, which is infamous for a lot of reasons. But they had some good shows out of it. So
Yeah. What's up, Bailey?
What's up?
Bailey's in the house joining us
Woo!
right now. Fun times. Did you see? Have you seen Leeds yet?
I haven't.
You haven't.
Yeah,
Well, I don't want to give too much away on what you're missing.
um,
Oh,
uh, there's an infamous Axel moment. So
Oh yeah, one. There's
there is
one.
one. I mean,
I think I have an
it's your
idea
typical
what it
O2.
is.
I mean, quality wise, it's a solid performance.
It is from that 2002 band. It's very solid.
Yeah, I know. I think I might say this. We already taped that, by the way.
Hmm.
And I think I might say it on that episode. But Rick tried to get me to watch that years ago, and it just would not hold my interest. I was like, "Oh God, this sucks." Like, and that was after the Rock in Rio where it rained.
The infamous yellow raincoat incident.
Yeah, the one on our intro.
Yeah.
2011.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, that one.
The one where he, I think, got strep throat or something.
And they brought
No,
his tours back.
that was at Strep Throat was at the.
Oh, Bridge School. That was Bridge School. Never
As a
mind.
Bridge School
Yeah.
benefit.
What's up? Franz is even with us.
Woo!
Yo, guys,
Franz,
what up?
What's
What's up,
up?
friends?
we already gave you a shout out, but I'll say it again. Thank you for the awesome graphics that we enjoy on our new season here. It blends in really well with the UStream look from my end with the platform and it kind of matches in a way, doesn't it, Chris? The
Oh, yeah, definitely. We are now unified. I see Franz rocking on his green screen over there. I like it. I like it.
fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. The guests
So,
keep
yeah,
coming
guys,
in.
actually, I went to Leeds in person.
Oh,
Hey, what up,
Oh,
Jack?
you were there?
Yeah, I was there. Yeah. I remember very well when the GNR was like dead for 10 years, and internet was just coming up, and so we heard that they were performing in Europe, and it was announced as the only concert in Europe. So we instantly booked tickets and hotel and flights. And then, like a week after, they said, "Oh no, we also come to Belgium, which is my next door country." So
Oh,
it was
nice.
fun. So yeah, we went to Leeds. It was quite cool. A lot
Was
of people
it?
expected Slash, and then there was like Buckethead with his nunchakos, and it was actually the last show of Doug Goldstein as a manager
oh shit.
Oh,
also. Yeah,
I did not know that.
yeah, it was great. It was great. I mean, yeah.
So you were actually at Leeds 02, the one that we watched that we're watching next week.
Yeah,
Or
definitely. Yeah,
Thursday?
yeah. And I also remember the guy with the sign, holding the sign up. Where's Axel? And where's Slash? I mean, sorry. When
Yeah.
Slash said, "Yeah, he's in my ass,"
Oh,
and he held his rant. They wanted to cut the show short, and it's quite nice. So,
Okay, we're having some weird. I, okay, hang on.
Mhm.
Somebody, I think that's
I
Jeff.
think power dropped with Jeff's.
Yeah, we'll
We
get
will
him
hear
out
some
of
generator soon.
there.
That was a funny video.
We're gonna close him off till he comes back.
Yeah.
I
He
laughed
was
my
trying
ass
to.
off.
He was trying to show us something in the background, and I didn't
I
know
don't
what
know.
it was.
Yeah.
His
There,
ass.
I think he's back now.
Yeah, there we go.
There he is.
Hey,
All right, hi.
Hey.
Yo.
What are you trying to
my
show
lamp.
us?
The lamp looks like a dick behind me.
That's all of that.
Mushroom clouds, baby.
Motherfucker. All that build up just now, and
That's like really a nice opener.
Nice job, yeah.
The shadow doesn't do it any justice. Hold on. There you go.
Yeah, no, definitely.
yes, it does.
No, it does.
This is,
Well,
this is
now
like
the
Beavis and
YouTube,
Butthead level stuff here.
yeah. Well, the YouTube algorithm, if it hadn't kicked us off yet, it had. Oh, look! I see our viewership is rapidly declining. That's Thank you for that, Jeff. We appreciate that. What's the
So
what else?
about Leeds, I wanted to tell something short about Leeds because you might know John M, who runs the site GNR on Tour. He's from the USA, and he had this website for many years. I used to read them when I was small because he had all these cool comments about what happened during the shows. He actually filmed at Leeds, the audience camera.
The bootleg? Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that was him. Shout out.
So he flew from East Coast, USA to UK.
Damn.
Huh. Well, that's interesting because we're actually going to watch that footage in its entirety. Well, in almost its entirety.
Yeah, I
'cause-
think there was one song at least because we've a lot of stuff now coming back up on YouTube. We found it. I think there's only one song missing from it. So 90%.
What
Oh,
song?
didn't I send it to you? Or you're gonna watch it tonight?
Yeah,
No,
well, we
we-
already
oh.
recorded in advance.
Oh,
I
okay,
found
okay.
it was on YouTube, so I was like, oh, I'll just like rip it whatever from YouTube. So I'm pretty sure it's still on YouTube. If you look it up, like Guns N' Roses 2002, it's still there. The only song it's missing is "Out to Get Me." So
Yeah, I have I think I have 3 versions of it. I mean, on DVD,
yeah,
like I always have.
Man, we should have got with Franz. We could have probably got it.
yeah. Because he sent me some of the other ones just in case. Because we put up the poll on Twitter or whatever to say, oh,
Yeah,
vote on
and they
whichever
chose
show.
the one from YouTube probably.
Yeah, and then I'm choosing Leeds. I think
because
'cause-
YouTube. Yeah, because YouTube usually rapes the bit rate like massively, and if it's already a bootleg, it's
yeah, this is all like in
quality.
360p, like the version that I found there. So it was like very squarish.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
We can still make out some shit. It's just like it's not too bad.
You can hear it's Axel.
Yeah, you can definitely hear it. It's the O2
He had the
band.
braids, right? Yeah, I think he had the braids then.
Yeah, it was
Because it was like 10 years ago
Yeah.
before I seen him. Yeah, okay, we saw him at this MTV thing, but so yeah, I remember still a lot of people expected Slash, and they were like, "What the fuck is this?" But there were also a lot of people with these KFC buckets on their heads. So I guess they were Buckethead fans already.
What was the reaction in the audience when the curtain lifted and they got their first look at Buckethead and Robin and Fortis and this new band from the people that were around you?
Well, I think the real shock came when Buckethead did this Nunchaku act, which was kind of weird.
was
All
guitar
of a sudden
solo.
he starts like with this weird music. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" So yeah, but yeah, I mean, whoever is on stage when they play their bangers, everybody goes wicked, and yeah. So, but in the end, I think people still expected Slash because internet was pretty new back then. So yeah, people weren't informed. They thought,
Yeah.
Guns N' Roses, and I think still maybe people expect the whole band to be together when they read about Guns N' Roses. But back then, yeah, I didn't have internet yet, so I went. I remember we went to a friend of mine and his dad, and he had an internet, so we could book this stuff. And it was a festival actually. We only did one day, and I think the Prodigy was
Oh,
in
hell.
front of him, and this band with these guys with these masks. What's their Slipknot, I think, was there.
Oh,
Also,
okay.
NoFX, which was very cool.
Mhm.
I like them a lot. And
Oh, that's
yeah, it was
cool,
quite-
man.
Yeah,
That's
and
an insight we haven't gotten to hear yet. So that's
Yeah.
really cool. Did anybody
Yeah.
so? And that makes a lot of sense because the internet was still very new then. Um, I hadn't thought of that. Was Velvet Revolver a thing yet?
No, not till
no,
2004.
no.
Not
I don't
yet.
think so. No.
There's
Okay,
probably
so
rumors swirling, but like nothing was confirmed. I think till a year after that.
yeah, well, like Franz said, I mean, you didn't have most people. I didn't have the internet back then, so yeah,
No,
I
me
wouldn't
neither.
have known.
Yeah.
Then I
very
found out
early.
known
at
about-
GNR hubs and places where you could share, and I bought a PC and yeah.
I luckily was in
Internet.
college. I was luckily in college when that stuff broke out, so I got all that free internet access on campus. So I was like, instead of paying attention in class, like I go to labs
You
and
watch
I'd be in
porn,
the
right?
back.
Straight to Pornhub.
Actually,
No, those are
speaking of
probably
which,
blocked. Those are probably blocked, but I'd have like the class on one computer, then like searching gun shit on the other.
I
One night
remember.
I-
I was gonna say I remember that because they used to block MySpace of all fucking. There was like a big war against MySpace and all
Fuck you,
social
Tom.
media.
I do remember when the internet came on, it was very hard to find even a tit on the internet. You had to like really search very well. And nowadays,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just one click. You can. Yeah, it's almost unavoidable. Yeah, but
Dude.
back then, you had to like really search for it. It wasn't. Yeah, this
You
open.
just
Yeah.
like trying to
We've come a
download
long
a movie
way.
trailer was a pain, man. Like remember Real Player?
I remember that.
Oh, fucking real
Must have
player.
Real Player 7.
You'd have-
watch this.
No, it
fucking
was
trailer.
QuickTime is what you had.
And QuickTime too.
Yeah, yeah, Kazaa or what was it called? Kazaa.
LimeWire
It was.
too.
Kazaa, yeah, I had Kazaa.
Because
It was like very-
LimeWire.
that was a virus infestation.
Shit,
Yeah, it would just ruin
Kazaa.
your computer.
a Napster.
Kazaa was like you were having unprotected sex with the whole internet.
It was like a
Literally.
sexual disease. Kazaa.
Yeah.
You've got the Kazaa. Fuck yeah. Yeah, it's like
Got the
monkeypox
Za.
of the '90s, right?
Someone mentioned Napster, and yeah, I'm wearing a Metallica shirt right now.
Oh.
You're getting sued.
Yeah, but they came back from it, man. I mean, they use the internet how it's supposed to be used, according with their
Well.
fans, and distribute stuff. I mean, Metallica Mondays. Oh God, I hate it when I see it.
They didn't have a fucking choice either. We kind of won that. They won the battle. We won the war. And every time my computer got a virus off Kazaa, I just hated Metallica even fucking more. That was every fucking week. Like, because thank God I saved all my shit, all my songs, because I was fucking downloading songs left and right. But I saved them all because you remember you'd start a download, and I try to start like 3 songs downloading, and then go to school. And then when I come home, if nobody called all day and the internet hadn't fucked up, I'd have 2 songs and one that still liked about an hour to
Yeah,
finish
that's great.
downloading.
You remember these bulletin boards where you had this modem to log in, and you heard this weird sound like, yeah, and then you wait a half an hour, and then you could log on into some forum. It was really early internet, I guess.
I do remember that. There
Oh,
was
yeah,
a
I remember
website.
that.
There was a website I used to go to called Coke Music. Did you guys ever get on Coke Music?
I've never heard of this.
I don't know.
It was like a chat room, like Messenger, like MSN, Yahoo, and shit like that. But you got this little figure, and then you could walk around and talk to people.
Oh,
I've never heard about
That's
it.
interesting. Never heard of that one.
It took a long time to load, but it was on dial-up back in the day.
Was it AOL?
No, I never had AOL. AOL was
Oh.
stupid expensive.
Screw
Like-
dial up over here.
That
buddy.
predates me by a couple years.
Yeah. AOL was like expensive for the sake of being expensive. It wasn't any better than anything else. It was just fucking more expensive. So we never had AOL. We had whatever our local bullshit. Right. I remember my dad threw a fit when I wanted to get the internet. And we don't need no damn internet. Ain't nothing to it. Now the motherfucker can't stay off of it. Ain't nothing to that fucking internet. That ain't never going to be anything. Well, I'm glad you don't buy my stocks, Dad. I'm glad I don't rely on you for my investment advice.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, that NASA program's gonna go nowhere.
I know. That fucking NASA, man.
It's NASA?
With NASA, the space.
NASA, space NASA.
I mean, look at Duff and his what was it, 1994 investments? What was that, Starbucks,
Amazon,
yeah.
Microsoft?
Yeah.
He can retire on the interest and loan in his Starbucks.
Oh,
Right
insane.
now.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I
Seattle
think he owns
companies.
he owns a majority share. Trust me.
Motherfucker, you let me get the kind of money that I can retire on this kind of money and I don't have to go to work, I'll never show my face in that fucking place again. There won't
Why?
be no last day. Because fuck, I ain't going to,
Nah, fuck
no
that.
way. I'll still be working. Won't be working there.
We'll be working from home.
I'll be diving into podcasts. One of these will get off the ground because I'll be able to dump some fucking money into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that. Fuck going to work.
That. Yeah.
Going to work sucks. Well, most of the time. Every now and then you have a good day.
Yeah. Some days you're
That's-
anti-work, some days you're pro-work. It is what it is.
Like when somebody you hate's sick and they get COVID and they're gone for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Now
Like,
it's
you hate 'em,
5
like,
days.
yeah, good on you, but fuck you. You left me here to hang
Nobody
dry.
you hate can catch COVID on a Monday. They always catch it on like the weekend, so they always come back by Thursday, and it's like, ah, fuck. I hate this guy.
As I say, now here in Canada, you can't fucking get away with that shit. It's like, oh, you can only isolate for like a day, 2 at most, and then you got to go back to work.
Oh yeah, they're not gonna
That's
let.
it.
No.
It used to be like 3 to 5 days. Like you have to be like, yeah, stay home, whatever. Now it's like, yeah, up to 48 hours. That's it.
Guys, I'm
Okay.
sharing a picture of me at Elite. Do you see this or not? Not sure if
Oh
that works.
shit!
Oh,
Nice.
dude,
It
nice.
was like
Oh no way!
I was like fucking young. There you see this line up, puddle of mud.
Baby
Villagers
France.
go by.
I
Yeah,
know.
it's
Look how
like-
young he is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, look how old I am now, right? Yeah.
I mean, you don't look as old as you are. I will give you that. Like,
Yeah, I hear that a lot. But anyways, age is just a number, right?
yeah.
Isn't
Actually,
Puddle of
yesterday I-
Mud getting like booed off stage now? Didn't they have some like?
No, they had this very popular song. One song that was everybody knew and everybody sang, and I'm not sure even because it's so long ago. But it was this one song. They were like everywhere in the top 40s in Europe.
Oh,
So
Bring it back.
yeah.
put it back on. I was trying to see something there.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Just
bring it
trying to
back.
figure this.
Yeah,
I'm
but they're
trying to-
playing like clubs, and
Oh fuck.
the lead singer got booed off the stage. I could have
You
sworn
did that
was
shitty
Puddle of-
Nirvana cover too. Did you guys hear that?
Yeah,
No,
I think
that's
Puddle of
your-
Mud's done now. I think they're done.
I
good.
thought they were already working.
It should have been done years ago. It's
Should've
not
been
even
done
a
10
good
years
band.
ago.
Your music sucks. Their
Let me
music
see.
sucked 10 years ago. 20 years ago, their music sucked.
I remember that. I think it was, I'm not sure why, but it was something to do with "Going to War" by USA, because NoFX had this song called "Idiot Son of an Asshole," which was about Bush.
Oh, wow.
Ah.
Idiot son of an asshole. Yeah. So both Bushes actually.
I'm trying to look at and get a good view of the other bands to see if there's any I forgot. All right, so I can see Prodigy. I've never actually heard of Prodigy.
Oh,
Offspring.
it's so. I've seen them a couple of times, and it's so much energy in the crowd. It's
Oh yeah,
it's
Prodigy's
insane.
insane.
It's
I'm
like,
gonna tell you, this Guns N' Roses lineup looks fucking incredible. You got Offspring, you got Slipknot, you got
Incubus.
NoFX.
I think
yeah.
it was also during the time that Offspring wanted to call their album Chinese Democracy or something.
That
Oh,
was mid 2000s.
No,
that was,
that
like
was an
5 or
April
6.
Fool's prank. That was
Yeah.
an April Fool's prank.
Okay. Well, yeah. Anyway, I remember something vaguely of it.
Yeah, it was a little bit
Unless-
after.
Incubus, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, on the other side, I see we got the White Stripes, Jane's Addiction, and Weezer. I haven't thought about Weezer in a long time.
Strokes.
Andy
Strokes.
Warhol.
Met those guys.
Foo Fighters.
Is that Andy Warhol?
Foo Fighters on a Sunday.
Yeah, but it's so long ago, and but still the same bands are. Yeah.
Well, that's
Still
really
love you.
awesome, man. That you got to do
That's
that.
not to cut you off, Dustin, but that was kind of an interesting like logo and font for Guns N' Roses. It was like in
Yeah.
is that kind of like that is the like N, is that like the pi sign, or is it like a Chinese symbol?
Yeah.
It
I don't know,
is,
but you can download the
Okay.
font. I have it somewhere, but yeah.
Yeah.
The font is like South Pacific
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Very.
influence.
yeah, that's the one where that's the one that they were doing when they first started announcing Chinese democracy.
See, I've never
You know-
seen that logo.
That's the one Rick
I think
has
it's like
tattooed
4
on him.
Isn't that 14ish? Oh no. Yeah.
See if I can
What
find.
year was that?
But I can put it away, right?
Oh shit, that was
Yeah.
Yeah, you can take it back
20
if you want
years
to.
ago. Shit, my bad.
2002.
Because I remember there were some severe riots. Like, yeah, that's always there, I think. And that also, I've been to a lot of festivals, but this one was definitely with the most weirdest people. You know, you always have some weird people, but in here there were Jesus figures and really, yeah, gothy dressed. I wasn't used to that.
Jesus figures. There's like motherfuckers dressed like Jesus and shit.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's just like really, really weird. When you go to a festival, you always meet some people. You think, "Whoa, that's what the fuck," you know, they're really weird dressed. But in there, like 50% was like that. It's really, yeah.
Oh wow.
I was a bit shocked about that. I mean, I never saw so many weird people. For my feelings. Yeah,
I'm
but yeah.
pulling up a better look at it. I'm at that. It's this one here. I didn't realize it's hot topic era. Yeah, it really was the hot topic of music. But yeah, this is the logo they were rocking in that.
I still have
and
the
that,
shirt from the gig, by the way.
And I think this is the only time that's an and symbol.
Yeah.
That means
That's the
and.
ampersand.
So the symbol is not they would later in the N. Like
When
that, but-
Chinese finally
Yeah, I've
released.
seen that
And-
one before.
Yeah, but I think that might be the only time it referred to as Guns and is officially.
Might be, yeah.
Yeah, this is a
It
few
was
things
like my
from
second,
that.
I think it was my second Guns N' Roses gig. Yeah, I guess so. After '93, yeah. There's nothing in between.
I know that this one is particularly interesting to me because it's really hard to find. But if you look at the little tiny holes in the top corner, I don't know if you guys can get a good enough resolution to see that it has little holes in the corners. This is the one that I used to make the cover art for the lead show. And I think I've already packed it away. Yeah, I've already packed it. But this is the metal sign that I have hanging on the wall. And it even has the holes where the metal sign had. That's exactly what they took. Somebody took a picture of that metal sign. I'm not saying it's the one I have. I'm sure it was mass produced, but the metal sign, people had that. So yeah.
I think they also played the blues.
Jeff,
I think that was still called differently, or it was called the blues. It's now different called. I'm not even sure. Or am I totally wrong?
Street
here?
of Dreams.
Street of
Oh, yeah,
Dreams was
yeah,
called the
that's-
Blues at that time,
yeah,
before they
yeah,
renamed
exactly,
it in 06,
yeah.
I think.
I think they also played Madagascar, but I'm not sure actually.
Yeah, during 02,
How
it
was-
was Madagascar, Chinese Democracy.
Because they were brand new songs. Yeah, they still.
Yeah,
called them
Riyadh
songs,
was
but-
played like twice.
Oh,
So
I
when
don't
you
know.
were there, Franz, what
Yeah.
was the crowd's reaction to the new music, hearing it for the first time?
Yeah, it's kind of the same. What when they play new songs right now, everybody's going for a piss. No, no, but yeah, actually, a lot of people don't know it, so they just quietly, because normally, they play songs that everybody knows, and there's a lot of singing along. But these songs, nobody knew yet. I think that they hadn't leaked. Also, I'm not sure even. Maybe they leaked already, but so people were just quiet and listening, and I remember that this Madagascar, I was quite impressed with the song, because of the video wall and the speech stuff. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, none of the stuff around that time leaked. The leaks didn't happen until like 06, but there was ads and like radio and TV and stuff that actually played like little snippets of like Madagascar. I think you heard about it, Chinese Democracy as well. Just like 2 seconds when you have like the audio mix in between, like the
Yeah,
old
okay.
GNR songs with those a little bit.
So yeah, those songs I like them, or I liked them back then, and I still like those songs the most from CD. If somebody puts the gun to my head, okay, I'll like that. No, but seriously, yeah, I didn't follow New GNR that much, so I don't know when the leaks happened and stuff. But yeah, back then I was kind of impressed. Same as I pre-ordered the CD, and listened to it once, and I thought, hey, that's nice. And then I listened for the second time and said, what the fuck? So yeah, I went
too.
like 5
Okay,
more times,
so
6
at
more times
Leeds-
to New GNR.
At Leeds, the only new songs it looks like they played was Madagascar. They didn't even
Mhm.
play Street of Dreams.
Yeah, the blue. Yes.
And of course, Buckethead solo that Frank about that he enjoyed so much.
Yeah,
And he was
but
like,
that was
"Whoa,
really
this
weird.
is
I mean,
awesome."
like, what the fuck? I mean, why?
What the fuck is this?
It didn't make sense, This is really
Well,
It
I
doesn't-
think
it
Axel had to give
doesn't make
Buckethead
sense.
some creative control when he played live. I mean,
Yeah, because
Bucket's gonna
Buckethead
get a
solos.
solo, and
Yeah.
if you've ever seen Bucket live, just Bucket, he's gonna play that stuff anyways. He's gonna do
play his
that
own
stuff
shit.
anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
so
but then
he
play a
had to
guitar
have-
solo, right?
What?
But then play a guitar solo, and that's like
Yeah,
some
but
electro
what he
music.
played, what Bucket was playing on those live shows with Guns were during his solos back then. He was already playing on his solo shows. He was
Yeah.
already doing that shit. Like it
was like a
wasn't
song
new
from
to
his
him.
discography.
This wasn't like something he created with Guns. He had been doing that and this for years.
Yeah, probably
And has
because I didn't
continued
know.
to.
I never heard of the guy. Yeah, of course I heard that he joined GNR, but yeah, apparently it was a kind of.
So
kind
this
of a
this
big-
was before the Rock and Rio shows. You didn't see any of those yet.
I think this is after.
This is after.
Yeah.
Like, Rock and Rio was a
You
hard
had
one
to-
to find. People were trying to find VHS bootlegs of that because it aired on Brazilian TV or
Yeah.
something.
Air Rock and Rio
Yeah, 'cause
01.
Yeah.
I remember I
back
bought
then-
tickets for that. I had tickets for that. I still have them somewhere. I didn't use them in the end, but I wanted to go.
I mean,
But
you
there was
might
not much access to
bootlegged
that
it.
stuff, because there was no internet. Yeah, I didn't have internet, so you didn't have that easy access
Yeah.
to that stuff. So, yeah.
You could have bootlegged it, but it would have taken like 2 weeks to download on dial-up.
Or like
Yeah,
a
but I
month
didn't
to get
even
it
have
by
internet
VHS.
back then, so.
Yeah.
Well, I just download them in those classes where I'd like commandeer 2 computers, do my homework on one, and search gun shit on the other.
I was still watching Tokyo like every fucking weekend, I think.
That was my first.
That was a damn good show.
Yeah, I remember
It was.
importing some DVD version, and it was black and white because back then you still had NTSC and PAL. So I ordered these DVDs, and they came with a magazine. They were sort of a bootleg versions, and I was so happy they came, and then they only played in black and white. Because back
Oh,
then,
no.
nowadays you can still use PAL and NTSC. It doesn't,
Mhm.
no different colors, But so I could only watch them in black and white. That's kind of a bummer, I know.
So
I don't know, man. If you throw it in black and white now, it might have some nostalgia factor to you when you play it back.
I mean, I have to
point.
watch that show. Actually, I blew up 2 TVs by watching that show. Over like
Probably
it's
had a virus
it's not
on
a
it.
joke. It's not a joke. No, it's not a joke. Just playing it so fucking loud. Yeah. I remember when the first time happened. We used to do these guns nights where me and a friend watch everything we had, and then I blew up my TV, and then we went to my friend's house to continue.
Blew up his TV.
Yeah. No. And then we ordered this tape from the Paris concert, it was a videotape, and we were all excited. We saw it once, and so then we had some more variety.
My grandfather was like that with he'd blow it up with Bill O'Reilly. He'd go through another TV every couple of years because then like when you tried to listen to it, it'd have this like static to it from where like every time somebody talked, they sound like that, and then of course he can't hear it anyway, so he's maxing out the volume and. I'll be at the other side of the house with a pillow over my head until finally my grandma would come in. They'd bicker and they'd fight about the TV being so damn loud. I remember that. And then I remember he blew it up He blew up his TV and it wasn't doing any audio at all. And I had a big screen TV in my room that my parents were throwing away their big screen TV because they'd got a plasma. Remember when plasma was a thing? So they gave me theirs and I inherited it, and then I never watched TV that much. So I gave him my TV. I was like, "Here, Paul, here's this big screen TV," thinking surely, it won't meet the same fate as all the others. It did. It sure did, and it took about a year. It took about a year, and I tried to get. I told my grandma, I was like, "Let's get surround sound. I'll pay for it. We'll put a speaker right by the couch where he likes to sit, so he can hear it. Won't blow the whole thing up." No, we can't do that. Never could give me a good reason why. Like, I'll pay for it. Oh, no, we don't want to change anything. So, you know how old people are about changing the slightest thing. So, we never did do that. We just kept blowing up TVs, and I wasn't paying for them, so what did I care? Like, I was trying to be the nice guy here, but I know what you're talking about.
But one more thing about Leeds. I mean, I remember they announced it, and I mean, it was like so long ago that they came to Europe. I mean, I think '93 was the last time. So we were really excited, and we had to go no matter the costs, So, and we were like, whoa, actually, because there was not much news about him. Of course he did this MTV thing, but yeah, he also went quiet for 10 years. And there was no internet to look where he was or whatever the fuck. So we were really excited for him to come back because we were still watching these Tokyo DVDs every fucking week,
Do you remember how you heard about Leeds the first time?
Yeah, it was. I think somewhere on the radio it was said, And I also remember, like I said at the start, that they announced it as the only European concert, So we instantly went to the dad of my father and booked tickets and flights and hotel and stuff, and then like 1 week later they said, we'll also do Pukkelpop, which is like next door for me, and
nice.
and they also did London.
Yeah,
I think they added another London date, but in the beginning they announced it as the only European show, so yeah, we had to be there, So
you're
really
a collector. You're a collector of digital,
yes,
of digital media. Do you have that ad in your collection?
That ad, it was on Dutch radio somewhere, but I don't have that ad. No. You mean it was announced in UK too? I don't know, but I don't know. Not that I know of.
That'd be a cool thing to have in your collection. The ad from the first GNR show you went to.
No, I saw them in '93 too, so it's not the first.
Oh, well, hell, that'd be even cooler.
Yeah.
Fuck, you got to go in '93. They were almost still together. Oh, it's about like now. I mean, you had Gilby and.
I mean, when I was there, I turned 16 that night. I remember quite well, and it was really impressive. It was my first concert, and there was burning fires afterwards, and like really a dangerous band, and it was a great concert. And then when the internet came, and I came to the site of this John I mentioned, and I looked up Nijmegen concert. They were like the shortest and most fucked up shows there ever were. They were really like dumb and not, They were okay according to the site, but nothing happened and short set list and stuff. But back then, for me, it was really exciting. Yeah.
Yeah, you found out how lame your concert was. That's kind of
like I was like, oh shit! It's kind of same as retro gaming. You have this one game you always liked, and then you start it up. You're like, man, that's shit.
Yeah.
It's the same what Axel's doing with Guns N' Roses right now, fucking up the whole legacy and the good remembrance I have from songs. Because Rock and Rio was really, really, really awful, man. Oh man, it's so.
Do we want to go into that?
Let's go into.
Yeah,
we're about to discuss it, man. I mean, I isolated some vocals, and man, you don't want to hear it. It's just horrible. It's beyond insanity. I just can't understand why Slash or Duff don't tap him on the shoulder and say, man, come on, you can't be like this, man. I mean, it's really bad, man.
I mean, what kind of checks they're getting?
Yeah, I know, but
shut up if you're getting.
If I was getting their paycheck, I wouldn't tell them shit.
Yeah.
Sounds great, boss.
Yeah,
Good job.
I always wonder how that works because when you have 20 million, I mean, do you need another 10? Probably, yeah.
Yes.
It's probably.
Yes, I do. I don't even have 2. Maybe not even.
I would
1.
give Izzy like a few,
if I had
man.
1, I'd want 3. It's greed.
Yeah, but you could. I could give Izzy a few. No, but about Rio, man, it was like really, yeah, man. It was the start because I stayed up for it. You know, it was like it started at 5 o'clock at my time. I remember I was chatting with
Shit.
Jeff also a bit, and then after 6 songs, I mean, normally it starts off pretty good, you know, and it gets worse after Jungle, but Easy was immediately very, very bad. And Mr. Brownstone, they had some segments. Yeah, it's. I think I posted that little segment in your Discord. It was like beyond crazy, man. And yeah, it was just I couldn't believe what I was watching, you know. And I know that there's a lot of a difference when you're at the show or you listen to it recorded, but this was like live. It has to be also very, very bad. And these newspapers from Brazil, they also said, yeah, it's time for Axel to retire, you know. So
Holy shit!
Yeah, I
the
didn't
biggest
see
fan
that.
base
Well,
told
I
him to
can share-
retire.
I can share that
You know how
article if
Oh
you
my
big
want.
God.
Gino is in that country.
I share it. I'll look up the screenshot from the article I have.
Dude, Axel looked like fucking Carrot Top that night.
He looked
Criticize
very
like
bad
that.
also. Yeah,
Still.
he looked very,
And
very
then
bad.
and then he tweets that he was sick. There's always a fucking excuse.
Let me
So I
get
don't know if I'm
to...
sharing, if you see it.
Hang on,
It's
I'll add to the
running
screen here. Yeah.
really slow.
Wow.
Yeah, I do it.
Wow.
Chris, mine.
Yeah, I got it.
Great hat, by the way.
Wait, did he
Yeah,
do
that
that
was-
in honor of the Queen or the Queen not died
Yeah.
yet? Can't remember.
Oh, the
Did
Queen
he do
died
that in
that
honor
night.
of-
Yeah.
So he did
There's a-
that in honor of her?
Yeah, he definitely
Probably.
did.
Yeah.
She brought the Union
Oh.
Jack flag jacket back.
No, he was supposed to wear Ukrainian colors, but yeah, he made a mistake, I think.
He confused the UK for the Ukraine.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, there's
but-
you and a
It's
K
a
in this
common
thing.
mistake. Before
But you know,
UK,
I mean,
Ukraine.
it was. Have you guys haven't seen the whole show? Or I mean, I after 6 numbers, I just forget it. I'm not gonna watch it.
I watched the majority of it, man. Like,
It got better
it
later on.
wasn't
I
their
heard.
best show, man. It wasn't their best show.
But is there any Rio show that was good? I mean,
Yeah.
the last one before this one was also
91
really
maybe?
bad. Hmm?
I am not sure what they played. The rest.
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
only.
never mind. Hold on. Timeout. Wait, hold on.
But they played Reckless and Crazy yesterday, yeah, for sure.
Did
But
they
the-
play
they
Coma? I
did
think
play-
they played Coma last night.
They didn't, or
I think they did.
Yeah, because they posted
I guess
clips on
so.
their Instagram, so I saw it.
imagine you go. I mean, that's still the highlight for me, Coma. You know, and yeah.
Wait a minute.
I always imagined going somewhere very far away and then they don't play Coma and you're there and you're like, fuck, you know.
See, I'm always hoping. I'm the opposite, Franz. I like Chinese democracy. I'm always hoping for like prostitute. There was a time.
Can they bring
Yeah,
that
you
back?
know,
It's been like 5
um,
years.
That's the better thing because I went to 3 shows and the Dutch show, that's the only show they played. I think it was it Sorry? Or I'm not sure. They hadn't played it for a long time. On one of those gigs. And they actually played like 4 or 5 Chinese democracy songs. But the Hanover show, they only played 2. So they made it up for it. And I already went pissing, you know. I can't keep going pissing if they play so many songs. I think it was
I wish
Sorry
they-
for You. Yeah.
I wish they'd get rid of Wichita Line Man.
Yeah,
They're gonna have
Yeah.
these fucking pointless
Why is
covers.
that still on the set list? Come on.
I
Uncle
don't-
Son's still there. Why?
Fucking no.
And there was also
That's-
some talk about they also rehearsed Pretty Tied Up again in Brazil. But yeah, why rehearse it and
That'd be
don't play
cool.
it, man?
Well, I mean, fuck, how long have they been rehearsing? They rehearsed Oh My God for like fucking 10, 15 years every night.
2011.
They also have this alt set list and it always has Perfect Crime. And I think,
Yeah.
yeah right, fuck you. I mean,
There's no way he's gonna.
but
play
it's
that
always
song.
on this alt list, you
Yeah.
know? I mean, why?
Then again, I didn't ever see them playing Reckless Life again, so
It's true.
Yeah,
You know.
or Silkworms.
Well, they played it yesterday,
AKA
Reckless Life.
absurd.
They played it, I think, all 3 times when I went there last Europe. And they played it yesterday too, Reckless Life.
I'll say Absurd sounded fine.
Actually, the cool thing was the Hanover show was the last European show, and it was pretty good, and that's coming from me. So, but they Slash also said, "Hey, fuckers," you know, he did the intro to Reckless Life, which was really cool.
That was
I
cool.
liked it a lot. Same as the 2 years ago in Prague. I went to Prague too, but 2 years ago in Prague, they did this Mother intro for Knocking on Heaven's Door, with the really cool Axel vocals. I think, why only once? I mean, I just don't get it.
I wish I could give you some kind of insight, but man, it's like I keep telling everybody, man. We keep trying to apply logic to this illogical situation,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, but
True.
but I kind of changed my view on it, because I hated it all and stuff, but I'm still amazed how many people this band still draws with, like, for the 6th year, and I swear to God, I think they can do 4 more world tours, and still people will be coming, because there's so many fans that didn't see it yet or hear it yet, and if I were in their position and I was a lazy fucker, I would probably.
They're
done the
not getting
same.
my money unless things change a lot.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
I'm not
figured
doing
I went
that.
there, and and I drank a few good beers, and I just had a fucking great time. It's and
I mean,
again,
I'm
when you're
trying
there,
to and find a reason, but
it's still
really
Axel,
am
and
finding-
I think I respect him for what he did back then, and I mean, I would sound fucked up too, and I have to give the man a little bit of respect, because pulling off 3-hour shows is like, pretty insane. these
Oh
days.
yeah, I mean,
So-
I'm
That's
being
62.
yeah, I'm being more than gracious with when I say that his voice sounded fine. Like, I'm not expecting to get 1992 Axel.
No, you will
No,
never.
definitely
No.
not.
That left in 2006.
I mean,
Yeah, or 2010.
but at least
Yeah,
we're
the
not getting
latest.
2022 Vince Neil.
Oh yeah. See, at least you can actually understand what he's singing. Not Vince Neil goes.
Hey Jeff, shout out.
Oh God.
Shout out to you. If I didn't go and see you for that trip, the Motley Crue concert was in Arizona that week.
You missed it because of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
9-hour
I was like,
concert.
I go see Jeff.
You got to see Pujols to 290. Oh,
694.
94. So it's a good trade.
Yeah.
But if you
Deshaun
go there-
saw it over
You-
the weekend. He said it was bad. Motley was bad, but
how was Def Leppard?
dude, it's the only band, and Joan Jett are the only 2 bands that haven't gotten any bad slack on this tour. Like, they go out, they
Poison,
do jobs,
too.
and get.
It is pretty good.
Yeah, I heard Poison wasn't that bad either. Surprisingly. I mean, if
It's
you
not
want
hard
to
to
see,
spot.
seeing Brett Michaels' wig for an hour.
It seems like they have that shit spot in the lineup though, where everybody's still out tailgating. The problem is Motley gets to headline it, and they probably, I don't know if they should, but
It's switched. I
They-
think
they
Def
get to-
Leppard.
Yeah,
headlines,
between
and
Motley and Def. Yeah.
yeah.
Chris.
So you definitely
alternate.
want a night where Def Leppard is closing, because I don't know, man. I've seen like some of the clips on YouTube, and like Poison's playing, and there's like a third of the crowd there. That would suck.
Oh wow.
Thinking that like if they did a small amphitheater tour, they probably could get a better turnout.
Well, yeah, probably. I mean, Guns did that back in the day in 2012. They did the smaller,
the
smaller
up-close and personal.
venues. Yeah, and that was pretty good.
Tighter
They need
show,
to do an
less budget and
amphitheater
shit.
tour in the States next summer. That would be
That would
badass.
be bad.
Who
If they did
GNR?
an amphitheater tour, if they did an amphitheater tour throughout the States next summer, they'd sell every one of them out.
Oh hell yeah!
It'd be like the
Good
Goldstein years. People would be outside begging for tickets. That's how you got to do it, And then you
Exactly.
come back again. You come back like if you were to play Cincy this time, then you come back and play Dayton next time. Kind of
Yeah.
move it around. Play those
Yeah, do the-
amphitheaters, dude. You'll
Do
sell
the
them
KISS
out.
method and play small fucking cities.
I
Sell
agree.
them out, man.
Yeah, I've been hearing that Aerosmith was playing not so long ago, and they did some very how do you guys call it? Not so many played songs. There's a name for it.
Yeah, they played Boston, I think, a few days ago. I remember there's Fenway Park.
They played Fenway Park.
Yeah.
There's a word for it.
Supposedly,
You guys
on the
use
way
it.
to the show, Steven Tyler stopped by their old pad and invited everybody who lived there, like backstage passes and free tickets. I think that's what I
Very
read.
nice.
But here's that.
So-
He in his limo on the way to the show stopped at the pad they all
Okay.
lived at and was like, "You guys want to go to the show?" Oh shit.
Okay, listen. Okay, we're gonna have to clear some things up here. Okay,
Oh,
I'm gonna need you to
God.
shut the fuck up while I'm trying to talk here. All right, because I got something I gotta say. First off, I want to say, Bailey, that I'm very, very happy that you chose to say fuck this guy Jeff and come to see Motley Crue. All right, that's pretty awesome. I mean, I think your review is bullshit because we fucking rocked that goddamn house that weekend. It was the best show ever, and everybody knows that Motley Crue is the greatest goddamn fucking band on the whole goddamn tour. And by the way, we want to say thank you to Chris Caputo for generously giving us a bunch of money so that we could add 5 new dates to the tour because there's so many people that want to see Motley fucking Crue.
Yeah, didn't invite me to the tour in my fucking hometown though.
Yeah, well, you know something, you could have bought tickets just like anybody else did.
Bitch, you used my
asshole.
money. You could have got me a ticket. I
Hey!
don't care if it was in the 500s. I would have went just to get drunk.
You should have just bought a fucking ticket, I guess. Bailey bought a fucking ticket to see Motley Crue. Why the hell could you
No,
buy
I
a
didn't.
fucking ticket to see Motley Crue?
I wouldn't buy a ticket to the Vince Neil solo show either. So I mean, there
Hey,
you
the
go.
Vince Neil solo show is an amazing performance, and we're about to start a new jazz section
Yeah.
of the show. I'm going to be playing in all these jazz fucking clubs and shit, and it's going to be great. Everybody loves my singing voice. I haven't lost a step in all of these years. I'm the best goddamn thing that ever happened to rock and roll, okay? Everybody knows me. I am the quintessential goddamn rock star, and that's me.
Sure, whatever you think in your head, Vince. I wouldn't even come to see you do stand-up comedy. That's how shitty you are.
He's looking so fit though. Look at him.
All right, you know what? I'm done with you guys. I tried to come on. I tried to be reasonable and come on the show and say, hey, and be nice to everybody and be polite like I always do. But then you guys start being fucking assholes like always. So you know what? Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Thank
Bye,
God.
man.
Wondering what was the
Vince
worst
Neil.
performance at State Farm Stadium recently? The Motley Crue concert or the Arizona Cardinals yesterday?
Oh.
I'm a Cardinal fan, and that was a shit show yesterday.
Football.
I was at that game too, Dustin, and that sucked. That sucked.
You were there
He was.
yesterday?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was there.
I told
And-
you, dude.
It was
Oh,
practically a
man.
Chiefs home game too, which was bullshit. Yeah. Welcome to Arizona. That happens to every team here except for like the Phoenix
Oh,
Suns.
fuck you. Welcome to Cincinnati where everything happens here.
Oh my
Fucking
God,
doink,
that's Cincinnati
doink.
game.
Doink.
I hated that
That-
result.
We signed
I
a new
hate the
long
Steelers.
snapper today. We signed a new long snapper.
But they did good. That's the thing. They
No,
played
we
ball.
didn't.
Cincinnati played ball last night.
Cincinnati deserved to lose that goddamn game. They didn't play any of the starters in preseason, try out that new offensive line. Everybody was fucking rusty. The coach didn't fucking challenge that touchdown pass to Chase, both of them. And
I mean,
Chase and Burrow pulled it out of their asses in the last 2 seconds.
but look at how
Five,
close
and
they
they had
came.
five fucking turnovers.
Yeah, and then
That's
look how
why it's kind of
close-
amazing that they almost won.
Yeah, they almost barely.
That long
won.
snap, if you want to blame it on anybody but the long snapper, you can blame it on that. But the long snapper had one job. He's like Fernando, dude. He gets to like watch the whole goddamn game from the sideline. And then when it's
Yeah,
a
with his
clutch
leather jacket.
moment,
That last snap
he
was
gets
pretty
to watch
hot.
the whole goddamn game from the sidelines. And then
I mean-
in the clutch moment, come out and shit the bed.
He's throwing the goddamn ball practically over the dude's head, and yeah, that snap did cost them the game.
Both of them. And what an overtime did, too.
Yeah, that fucker probably. I'd be surprised if I don't know who he was because I don't pay that much attention to Cincinnati. But I'd be stunned if he didn't at least get an ass chewing when he got back to the
The
locker
long
room.
snapper they put on injured reserve today. They signed
Yeah,
a
he,
new long
no,
snapper.
no. That happened the day before the game. The original, the veteran long snapper for Cincinnati, his bicep was ripped.
Yeah, well, we've already
It
talked,
happened pregame.
we've already talked a lot of football in the opening of this show, so we're gonna. I'm
You
gonna.
wanted to mention it again though when we got on.
Yeah,
here.
I heard you guys talk about these TV channels, and I'm not sure if you ever heard of IPTV, which is
I
pretty
don't know.
popular in here. And,
I don't think
it
we
works-
have that.
Well, it
What's it
works like a
called?
charm, and it's really easy. All you need is an app on your smart TV, and then you buy a link. And I have this too. And a friend of mine is selling these links, and I have literally every fucking channel on the world. Russian state television, I can get everything, and also USA, baseball stuff, and it's actually pretty good quality too. You have to have a decent internet connection, of course, because it's all streamed.
I might
But,
be interested in North Korean TV. That'd be interesting.
Well, actually, I said whole world, but I think I didn't see Asia actually, so maybe I lied a bit. But
Speaking of
I'm-
North Korea, did you guys see them playing Rage Against the Machine, or is that a parody? Is that true?
Nah, it can't fucking
I've
be.
not seen that.
They would all get
I
shot if
don't
that
know.
happened.
I don't
No, they were
know.
like, oh, let me pull this up. Hold on. You guys go ahead. This is kind of scary.
I'm afraid
Yeah,
if you pull up the link, it's going to be scary.
Oh god.
So,
Yeah, well, this is a big guy shut down. So,
Well, I'm pretty sure we're not still streaming on YouTube. I'm pretty sure that we're
well, I'll have to
not
check
in.
that.
I don't know. Are we in North Korea any fucking way? Is any of our North Korean fans? Please let us know.
You gotta have a really good VPN to fucking get this.
I wonder, man. Like, could you imagine? Like, let's say 30 years down the road. Let's be generous, and say 30 years down the road, that country collapses and it probably becomes part of China. And now they've got all this free media and they get to hear Guns N' Roses for the first time. I would love to be sitting in a room next to one of those guys. Okay,
Holy
Jeff.
Their mind would be blown.
Or maybe they have that like Moscow 91 type concert where it's just like 1 million people show up.
Yeah, they do have like an air.
dude, that
or
was
something.
evil show for Metallica, man. Evil, like 6
Okay,
people died.
Jeff, you
people
sent
got
me-
raped. Terrible.
You sent me a link, and I'm going to play the link here in just a minute. I just want to say that the ad at the beginning is a Dr. Scotch ad.
I've been
And
getting
it
those
starts
too.
out
What
with
the
a
fuck?
hot chick, and she's in the shower bathing and shit. Which, by the way, Dr. Squatch is the soap that I prefer. I can't afford it all the time.
Dr. Squatch, give us
'cause
free
it's so
shit.
expensive.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
But Dr. Squatch is an
I
amazing.
see your ads all the
soap.
time.
Black, the pine tar. It opens up with this hot chick in the shower, and I'm thinking, what the fuck is Jeff sending me? I'm gonna watch it, but
What the fuck?
Dr.
I
Squatch
do
send
want
us
to.
free shit with chicks in showers, too.
Yeah. I mean, I'm letting ad play, so I mean that's gotta account for something.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna take a minute to load up. We'll go ahead and skip that. And while it thinks about it and loads, I want to draw attention to my background on my computer again. Oh, it cut out
Yeah.
Mr.
Oh, look at
Clean
her.
and Godzilla.
Oh.
Yeah, we've been adding people to it. So I put a pimp named Slickback, and then there's Mr. Clean. I'll tell you what. Let's go stop screen sharing. I'm going to share the other screen, screen 2. So I'm going to scoot you guys over to this screen so I can share. There we go. Now you can see the
Hey.
whole lineup.
Oh,
There you
We
go.
got Godzilla.
touching the ass? No, it's that way. You can reach it, Caputo. You can finger her or fist her.
That's all it goes.
So let us know who you think we should add to this.
Illustrious
To this
Yeah, the
background.
Scooby-Doo Axel. Scooby-Doo Axel or
Scooby-Doo Axel.
this
Scooby-Doo.
other Axel, Looney
Looney
Tunes
Tunes
Axel.
Axel?
Looney Tunes, yeah.
Looney Tunes Axel. We just have all. It'll just be Axel in various forms, completely filling up the
Yeah.
Oh, I got a
and then
million
this
of
one
those.
stripper.
Yeah.
We got Cornrows Axel.
There
We
should be
got,
a South Park Axel.
Oh,
Yeah, definitely.
Don't forget Rip
Oh.
Magazine.
Captain
Don't
Diabetes.
forget Rip. Don't forget Rip Magazine Bearded Axel.
Oh yeah, I
love
did
Peter
forget
Axel.
about
It's
that.
great.
Yeah. Mid-90s Axel.
With the right.
I'm seeing the clip. I can't play the audio on here. We'd have to download the video because it creates an echo with everybody else. We had to completely re-edit Getting Dizzy with it because of that. but I can
What
share
if
you
we
some.
all mute our shit and let it play for a second, and everybody will know what I'm talking about? Will that work? So you don't have to go through that.
Maybe. Let's try it. We can try it. Let me stop sharing.
All right,
for a
everybody,
minute.
mute your shit.
It won't do it with me, so I'm not going to bother because I know it's not going to do it with me. But I'm going to share system audio, share the screen. All right, now the screen loading into Ream right now for everybody listening. Somewhere else. Put it back to YouTube, and wait. No.
Dude, just fast forward to the very end.
No way.
Dude, just fast forward to the very end.
Fast forward to the end. Okay, here we go.
It's fucking scary. It's fucking.
Wow.
Did you fucking see that?
It's
Did
got to
you
be
see
edited,
that?
right?
I
Can't be
think
real.
I
so.
don't know, dude. They had an American flag burning.
I don't
like
know.
Kim Jong-il going like this the whole time. I don't know, dude. That could be an act of war. Tom Morello's
It's-
just sitting there like, you don't have our rights to use that song.
It could be though. Like it looked legit. It's a damn good edit job. If
What
it's
the
not real,
fuck?
especially the guitar. I don't
I
know,
would
man.
say, I
I'm
would
going
say
to take this.
they have gotten very good in their CGI and photoshopping. If it's not,
I can see
Very
them
good.
do this parade where they have all these cartons, you know, and they all turn it around, and then you see an Axel face, like.
Oh yeah. Like they do a soccer. Darn.
Yeah.
Or they do the flag rolls out, you know, where normally it's like Kim Jong-un, and then it's Axel.
It's actually from 2011
That's
with the
easy.
mustache
That's
and the raincoat.
actually easy to edit, but it but
That would be a
it
good
sounded
one.
like a like some big orchestra that's performing it. So yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. The only thing I can think is that I could do to probably figure this out to see if it's real or not is send a copy of the tape, or I'll send the link over to Dave on the old 77. He's a damn good guitar player, and that scene where it's up close and the chick's playing the guitar. Is this
I
what
bet
she's
if you
really?
Google it, if it's fake or not, probably.
Yeah, you like
turns up,
reverse image that or something.
I guess.
Or if you could do that for videos.
I don't know. I'm going to vote fake right now.
I think that's a pretty good fucking edit though. If that's the
I'm
case.
gonna go
Fingers
fake as
crossed.
well. It probably was a different song.
Yeah.
I wonder what the
I
Kim
don't
Jong
know.
Un, what the, every song's got to be singing the praises of Kim Jong Un. I wonder what the Kim Jong Un version of Rage Against the Machines.
Oh, but I just found North Korean army marching to Metallica. So yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we don't want to
Probably
get
shouldn't play
completely
that.
thrown off of
Emergency
everything.
Metallica.
Oh yeah, it's
Hey,
edited by
so-
Lars from Retriever. That's a pretty good editor, and he edited it.
Oh.
All right, that wasn't bad.
I'm sorry to kill the vibe. But
All right.
Oh, that was
Okay.
good.
I've been duped.
it's a really nice edit, definitely.
Dustin needs to step out for just a moment. I shall return, and when I do, we'll do the song of the day.
Yeah.
You guys,
well,
you continue
Yeah.
on. Talk about
we will
yourself.
continue on. Yes, we'll try to. Some way. Well, while he comes back, we'll need to load up the I have the song here. We'll load that up and get that ready while we're at it. Okay, background. We're gonna lower the volume there. Oh wow, people stay okay. Yeah. So yeah, it definitely seemed like that thing was video edited for sure. I'm like,
All
you
right.
gotta have some really good fucking
Yep.
editors to do that.
You got me duped,
Like-
dude. You got me duped. What can I say?
Yeah, man.
I'm
Hey,
a
that's the
sucker.
internet, bro. You dupe one
Well,
person, you win.
Thanks for bringing it up because it looked very nice, and I didn't see it or heard it yet. So
Yeah. So
it
they must have
didn't
probably
even
like
look edited, but because it's almost impossible.
Yeah, it's hard to with that. Like if you don't, unless you know like what like stuff they're playing, like especially with orchestral instruments, like stuff like that. Like you really gotta know your shit on that to really
But
know.
like
Be like,
I seen this. Did you see this video that Kim Jong Un made? It's really weird where he just presented his nuclear weapons and they drew out this really big gun and he was there with sunglasses and did you see that video? It's like maybe a half year old.
oh, I've never
It was
seen this.
really
That's
weird, man, and it was
fucking
real, but
creepy.
it's like some propaganda stuff. Yeah, it's really crazy. I mean, you see him
Yeah,
walking with sunglasses, and then this big hangar opens up, and there's this truck coming out of it with a big ass rocket on it. Yeah, it's like it's crazy footage if you see it. But that one was real, but it looked also I couldn't believe my eyes actually. Yeah, you should look it up. It's really crazy.
yeah. That's oh man, North Korea, hell of a place.
I highly recommend it for vacation
Yeah, you'll never want to leave. It's so good.
if they'll let you.
Actually, yeah. By the way, I think there was this big orchestra where like hundreds of people played Paradise City a while back in this big stadium.
Ooh.
Not sure if you've seen that.
Oh yeah, I
there
saw
were
that.
so
Yeah,
many
like
drummers.
hundreds of drummers and hundreds
Yeah.
of guitar players, and yeah. That stuff's pretty cool. They did a Foo Fighters, I think, too, and I can't remember another one I've seen, but yeah, those are pretty.
I think
dope.
they did a Nirvana one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty nice. To see.
Be
So-
funnier if like the band was sitting and watching them. You guys
So
see, like,
do you guys have a theory why? Because we never get pro shots of GNR, but for some reason, Rock in Rio always seems to be broadcasted live, which is actually kind of weird. And I once heard that there's this big promoter that pays a lot to the band to be able to stream it, because I mean they've been to so many festivals. I mean even the Download Festival, but you couldn't download it. I mean,
Yeah.
so
That's a very ironic thing. I'll give you that.
but so it's kind of weird because Rio has always been broadcast for some reason, and I guess somebody pays a lot of money or something. I don't know how that works.
I think it just depends on, like the festival and the promoters behind the festival. I guess if they have enough, money from sponsorship and whatever, they can
Well,
shell out the big bucks for
no.
production and stuff like that.
if you guys remember back in the day, man, like when Guns would play, like the stadium would be filled and there'd be like another 100,000 people outside. And I think what they're trying to do is avoid the 100,000 people outside best they can. You know,
You think
Yeah.
it would still
Back in
be
the-
like that?
I think
Oh, yeah,
modern
didn't you see this?
technology has allowed them to like do it more safe. You know,
But there
back
were
in
still
the
a bunch
day,
of
like,
people when the band arrived. Man, it was craziness, man. It was like just
Yeah,
in
it's
the
like
old
they were
days.
the Beatles almost.
Just
But
Axel
I
was
think it's
with his
'cause-
ass in front of the window from the hotel. No. But anyways, yeah. But it was still crazy people, man. Everywhere. I mean, yeah. But do you think that could be a reason? I don't know.
I
Because
think
I'm
it's probably a
pretty
safety
sure there's
thing.
more festivals where they were asked, can we broadcast a few songs? Or, I mean, they did Coachella, they did a few songs back in the day, but other
Yeah.
than that, there's hardly any pro shot footage.
Yeah,
available.
'cause
I
it-
think, and
Mhm.
I've said it 100 times. I think Rock in Rio is a safe haven for the band. A consistent show every year. And
Supposedly,
I think
but
that Team Brazil, I mean, I'll give them kudos for this. That probably oiled that engine, increased the engine pretty good. That it's probably flawless. Like they even went on time. Like
mhm.
it seems like this is a festival.
They were 3 minutes too late.
doesn't- Oh yeah, like that's nothing compared to the old days.
No,
dude.
of course not. No.
Oh,
And-
dude, I've sat there
and-
till like 12:30 at night.
Oh yeah, I've
yeah,
never seen him in
especially for a
2010.
festival, anything could
Things like
fucking
that.
go haywire. I think that like I said, like they'll always have a safe haven at Rock in Rio, and I think that the engine's greased so perfectly that letting them stream it is a safety issue, and B, I don't think once they hit their guarantee financially, they care where else it goes. I mean,
True.
plus it's good. It's for one thing, it's good publicity for the band, and it's
Do you think so?
it's a once
I
a year
definitely
thing.
don't think so.
It depends
well,
on the
I mean,
performance.
it is
Yeah.
in theory. It is in theory,
Yeah,
but
theory
when
it is,
Axel looks like Carrot Top and flashes all over the place, and they're skipping parts of songs, it's just it's
Also-
a different story.
At the very beginning, Axel made a comment and he said "Hello Brasilia" or something, and apparently I've read that is something people definitely don't want to like, or if it's called Brasilia. I
I
don't
think
know
that's the
why.
capital of Brazil, though. Brasilia.
Yeah, but he said
Isn't
Brasilia,
it
and,
a
and
different?
it's like, yeah,
They booed him?
it's
Isn't it a
like
different
shit,
area?
cursing in the church. It's sort of
Yeah,
kind of
that's
Oh,
what
weird.
I've
wow.
read.
Oh, should have got better
But
to
he
translate for him.
he made up in the end by telling
I need
Rio
an
de Janeiro.
interpreter.
And he also had this jacket. Did you
Interpreter.
see this jacket he had, where he
The
had
South
like
American flag
Brazil
jacket,
flag,
yeah.
and then there was Argentina colors and
Yeah,
all
like
these South
Paraguay,
American colors.
yeah. All of South America. I was like, oh, God,
Yeah,
you're
that was
pandering to your only crowd now.
pretty cool.
Axel did that in Europe though, back in the day, like the English thing.
Yeah,
He had how many wardrobe changes on Civil War? Like 9.
Oh, he did like 4. I was watching
Like
Tokyo
4.
'92, actually. It was like at least 3.
There was
that's
like
also a
Oh.
thing, you know. If they play for 3 hours and you closely watch Axel, I mean, he is definitely 1 hour of those 3. He's not on stage because he's away very. He's behind the scenes a lot, man. And that's
Playing
unfortunate.
Roblox.
You know, guest
Or
resting his
Fortnite.
voice.
Fortnite,
It's okay
yeah.
with me, but you know, sometimes these breaks in Rocket Queen are so fucking long. It's like being
You
done
forgot
on
what you were doing.
Yeah, but you forget
Yeah.
Slash's little ADD. He probably gets lost in the fucking sauce
Yeah,
playing
he's
his
with the
guitar
stop
there.
up, 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 you know, with the special thing.
With the talk box,
Like,
yeah.
yeah. So but I'm pretty sure it's 1 hour of the 3 he's behind stage. It's counted all, which is no problem.
Close, a fair
It's
amount,
3
I'd
hours
say.
is
Gotta be
nice.
sucking that oxygen tank.
Yeah, whatever
Yeah.
he sucks, I don't know, but yeah. Anything, man.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't know.
Sucks, I don't know, and I don't like
Oh, man. That was great. And Franz with his dry delivery just made that joke so funny, man.
Yeah, who knows what he's been sucking behind stage, man? I don't,
No
there
judgment.
are actually pictures. I think there's pictures from Chile where they perform, where there's Axel with his gas mask or gas mask. It's not Ukraine. I mean, oxygen mask. You know the
Yes.
picture? He's behind his mirror
There's
with
a-
his lights.
Yeah, it's black
it's
and white too, right?
Yeah. I recently
yeah,
I saw
yeah.
another one which was kind of the same but from another angle. I think it's from Chile.
There's
Very
a
It is in Tokyo
Somebody-
footage. You see it too.
there's some footage out there also as on a pre-show where like some news guy goes and looks at Axel's like
Oh, the whole
dressing
mirror
room on the
thing,
side.
yeah.
Yeah, it says the Axel in white tape and some white arrow, and it shows everything that's in there. He also has a monitor in there where he's watching the band.
You got to keep an
You
eye
mean-
on Duff.
You mean when they go
Yeah.
backstage in the dressing rooms where with Duff, I think there's this interview stuff.
Yeah, there's a video. Let me see if
I
I can
have that.
find it real quick. Where
Yeah, they go through his wardrobe and they this woman pulls out all
That's from
the jackets.
Alpine Valley.
Actually, I think it's from the first gig of the tour
Oh,
with Metallica.
Metallica. Yeah, you're right. My bad.
That doesn't matter.
You're right. That's my bad.
But they
Well,
go through
the
his
one I'm
wardrobe.
looking
and-
at. The one
He's
I'm
going
thinking
through
of
his
is a lot
Slash's shit
easier.
too. I would have laughed if you like opened up the drawer and there was like an 8-ball in there or something.
Oh, you're not supposed to see this. What?
a bunch of syringes.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
God.
Like he's literally opening up Slash's drawer too. Like I'd be like, dude, what the fuck?
Whoops. There's a powdered substance over there.
That's his
As far as
creatine.
sugar.
yo.
I still wonder why they didn't find any substance when they in Argentina they raid the rooms. I think was it Argentina?
No, they tried to. Like,
It was Colombia, I think.
No, but
yeah,
when the gig was
we
playing, they
interviewed
went.
Teddy and he claimed it, and then Goldstein denied it. I don't know 100%.
Okay, yeah, because I read it that they didn't search it, but when they started playing the concert, they still did when they were not in the rooms. I don't know.
Okay, I'm not finding the one that I was looking for. It must have been taken down. There's an old video from a few years ago. Not that old, where they go backstage and they show. It's during the tour or during the Not in Its Lifetime tour.
Yeah, was that the
Where-
Rig Rundown?
Maybe where they go and they show the
Slash
inside
and
of
Forrest's
Axel's.
guitars and shit. I don't know if they do that. It's a different one, maybe.
No, they showed the inside where that little room he's got on the stage,
it's
stage
a-
right where he,
It's a little Barbie mirror.
yeah,
The
his
vanity
lit mirror.
Yeah.
I mean,
his
yeah, his private
wardrobe.
life. I mean, there's actually also this picture where Axel is shitting on the toilet. I mean, do you, have you ever
I'm not
seen that?
looking for that.
No, but have you ever seen it? And I mean,
I don't
man,
think we need
man,
to show
how?
that.
Why would somebody take this picture? And I mean,
Yeah.
this guy's
This
private
dude's
life
trying
is
to
like.
just drop a tooth.
That's also a great
It's
thing
not-
about this band. There's so many cool pictures. It's like insane.
I don't know, man. If somebody
It's there.
if somebody took somebody paparazzi shot a photo of me dropping a deuce, I'd fucking own it. I'd put it on an album cover.
I throw it right back at him. So you want some? There you go.
That's a really corny.
Tastes good,
photo.
don't it?
You never seen the picture? I think it was like Ox.
2 scoops, is that what you said? 2 scoops.
2 scoops raisin bread, bitch.
No, I just no. But I got it here. I think.
I think I have found it, but I'm not 100% sure. No, they're just interviewing some jackass. Never mind.
Well, it should be tell James.
No, it's not. I don't have anything bad to say about Dale. He's always been nice to me. I mean, fuck,
Yeah.
Axel's always been really nice.
Mm.
I mean,
I have-
Fernando's gotten to be a
Real douche.
prick lately, but
So I
I'm
can
not
share
even
my
involved
screen.
in that. Franz, you said you had it?
Yeah, I'm going to share my
share
screen
your
and I show
Franz.
it.
Let's take a
Alright.
Hold on. Okay, share it. You see it?
Oh, you're showing the picture of him taking a shit.
That's a little
Okay.
too much.
I mean,
Yeah,
why would somebody? And
yeah.
you
I
see
think
him
we're still
smiling
live on
also.
YouTube, by the way.
Hmm?
I think
You
are we
do
still
what?
live on YouTube?
Probably.
Oh, is
Yeah,
that?
I-
Well, you don't
hopefully.
see anything.
Somebody check.
I'll be fucking stunned if we are.
Oh, don't worry. We're going to do our song review
Why?
soon. That's going to
Didn't
kick us
show
off.
anything, right?
Yeah, so if you're watching on YouTube, go watch somewhere else because they're going to kick us off when we start our song review here in a minute. I just
Yeah.
wish I could find that video of the Not in This Lifetime tour where they toured backstage because you see his exercise bike and all of that, and
Oh, that was like a random clip of
explains
some
why he's
European
out there.
festival. I remember that.
I probably
Yeah.
got it, but yeah, how do I find it? I mean, I can't recall it.
I'm going to try one more time to find it. If I can find the backstage area, because it's some woman doing it, is all I know.
It's Tabitha
And,
Soren.
do what?
It's Tabitha Soren. Are you talking about Duff backstage?
No. Duff was there. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if this is it. I think I may have found it.
I
Kinda,
have a
sorta,
video
not
here
really.
called Tour Opening, What Really Happened. Let me quickly go through it.
This is like a rig rundown. They're just showing their shit. This is an interesting shot, though. I'll share this really quick because this is a pretty interesting shot here. You can see the stage and everything. There's the set list. Why is it not showing on the feed? What are we doing? Here we go.
Oh,
All
I
right,
think
there
I
we go.
found it.
The video. Found it. All right, so let's see. Let's check out this set list. Chinese Browns don't fuck Jungle. We're not gonna. That's why it's not highlighted. We're not gonna play Jungle tonight.
If they don't, people would
Why-
probably fucking riot. Double Talk and Jive,
Yeah,
Better,
Marie New Rose.
Estranged, Live and Let Die, Rocket Queen.
Patience or Don't Cry, whatever mood you're in, you know.
Yeah.
Let's see. And we got some alts. Let's see what the alts are. Yeah, there's
Perfect
Perfect
Crime.
Crime, just like you were
Yeah,
talking
it's always
about.
there. Yeah.
Crazy Fast. Yesterday's Twat,
And,
Used to Love Her.
Catcher in the Rye.
Catcher in the Rye.
I'm glad they dropped
A book
yesterday's
Never read.
because it was very.
Oh, you're
I think
glad they
should-
did yesterday's?
Yeah, because it was the last Rock in Rio. It was the highlight of epic badness. And I think it's the same with Better. They should drop it too, man, because you can't do it.
Better?
It's just weird.
It's not good either.
No. It's
Yeah.
always bad.
It's not the same. I really wish
Yeah.
we could get a studio version with that intro.
Yeah.
With
Or
like
go
there's
for
so
a
many
new single then.
thing.
Yeah,
But-
dude.
I think there's so many songs they could
I would take.
switch. Like Bad Obsession could be easier for Axel to
Oh
sing,
yeah,
or
definitely.
Dust and Bones. Yeah, you know.
Not without.
I mean, Absurd.
Excuse me.
Absurd sounded good. He did good on Absurd. Doesn't have to hit those fucking high notes. He's got a thing in the
Melissa-
background that does that.
Yeah, but it's such a
Melissa's
bad
doing
song,
that.
man.
Melissa
You like
as
it?
long as he sings the greatest lyric of all time really well, it's a good song then.
Yeah, man.
I really hope that this tour they would switch Coma out for Locomotive. That would be so awesome.
What's your
I agree
favorite
with
lyric
that.
there, Bailey?
The pussy full of maggots.
That's
Aw.
Actually, guys, maybe I told this before, but I wanted to make a meme about it, so I googled "pussy full of maggots," and it did
Oh,
actually
God.
pop up. What you say, it popped up, man.
We're
little
not-
visual.
Oh my
I'm gonna be sharing Francis'
No,
screen.
no,
No. I
No,
definitely don't recommend looking it up. I never expected to be actually seeing what it. Yeah,
Oops.
that was on Google. Yeah, but
It's like the cover
in
of
the
the
end,
spaghetti
I end up
incident.
I end up making a pussy full of maggots. But yeah, then you saw a cat with maggots tattooed on it. But yeah,
That's much more clever.
yeah.
Yeah, let's get off
I
that
never
one.
expected to actually see what you say. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh man,
so
that's
that
funny.
there's actually people that do that, man. I mean, what the fuck?
That is crazy, man. There.
It's absurd.
Yes,
Woohoo!
exactly. But do
I've
you like the
heard-
song?
I mean, the song's grown on me since it came out. I like it better
It
than Hard
hasn't for
School.
me. I disagree.
it better than Hard
Hard
School.
School's better.
Yeah. Hard School's.
Hard School's
I
too
think-
cheesy. Do you hear me?
I love
Absurd
the
is
song.
more cheesy.
I think I like Silkworms more, actually.
So
Yeah. Give me the OG, man. That was
Yeah, I liked it
fucking-
better
It was interesting.
for some reason.
You know
I
what?
don't
To be
why.
fair, that's probably a more fitting song title considering the lyrical content, like Silkworms.
You should call
yeah.
it K-forms.
Yeah, it is pretty absurd of a song though.
Yeah, but also it doesn't have any chance in the mega top 100 or however the fuck you guys call that, Billboard,
No.
whatever.
No, I wouldn't charge.
With those lyrics, I mean, you can't expect to reach #1, right?
It's not
Although
gonna
I've
play on
seen
the
this
radio.
Cardi B chick performing at the fucking Grammys,
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? I mean,
Yeah.
is that
Yeah.
accepted?
Talk
in
about
your
wet
place?
pussies, but not a pussy full of maggots. No, have that.
Well,
Too
somebody
far,
should,
damn America.
somebody should mash those up for us out there.
Yeah,
if you
actually,
would.
God,
that's a very
that'd be
good,
hilarious.
clever idea.
Some-
Might do
Somebody needs to mash up absurd with
Over a
WAP.
hip hop beat.
it. That's a good one, man. Yeah, yeah, that's a
Got
good
that
idea. I like
wet
this
ass pussy full of maggots.
idea.
But that's
Yeah. So yeah, I can isolate the vocals, and yeah, it's a good idea, man.
Good.
Wah,
Thanks.
wah.
I like good ideas.
Well, if you do that, we'll play it on the show.
Hell yeah.
I'll definitely try. Yeah.
That's an alternate theme right there.
Hell yeah.
Wet pussy full of maggots.
I'm awake. What? Barely, I told you condoms, man.
Wet pussy full of maggots down on the farm. That could be one.
Oh. Okay. Down here on the farm.
Well, my producer here is getting my attention to tell me it is time that we start listening to our song because he wants to go to bed. So
Yeah, man. So let's get in some loaded.
let's get loaded. It's like if Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah.
So fucking punk rocked up.
Yeah, this is pretty punk.
Yeah, this is quite punk. More poppy punk, but. Good your eyes up, kids.
This is pretty.
It's mellow.
I don't know, man. Like I feel like this episode just hit the brakes just now.
We went from Pussy Full of Maggots to this.
This is like Duff's version of Closing Time.
Yeah, definitely.
Actually, this,
Duff was.
you know what also was a bad thing about Rio was a highlight of the
Pause it,
latest,
Chris.
highlight of the latest tour is like this song from Duff. He does from the Stooges, from Iggy Pop.
Mhm.
I
like
want to
it.
be your dog.
Yeah, it really sounds fucking nice. But then this fucking band Foreskin that played in front of him, they performed that song, so he didn't play it.
Well,
Yeah, I
that's,
played
covered-
Attitude.
covered it,
Maniskin.
that's
That's
probably
where
why
the
they
punk
played
rock
that.
to say "fuck you, Team Brazil." Switch it up.
Yeah,
Exactly.
good.
Yeah.
Hope every band that they cover. I hope that fucking Wichita guy fucking opens for them and plays that damn song.
He
But
died.
you know, but that's a great
He
addition
died,
to the
that's why
show.
they're
Pick
playing
his
it.
ass up and put him on stage.
I actually
Glenn
haven't
Campbell,
looked up
yeah.
if Duff played Wild Horses or something instead. I don't know.
If they can keep Mick Mars alive long enough to do a fucking tour, there's no excuse why they can't dig this son of a bitch up. What's his name? Who's the guy that plays?
Guitar for Motley Crue.
No. The guy that plays Wichita.
Glenn Campbell.
Glenn Campbell.
Yeah.
I listen to good music, so I don't know this. But
This song is pretty well known in the USA, right?
no,
Oh, I thought so. Because
No.
in Europe, nobody knows the song or the whole artist.
Isn't that like a country song?
nobody knows that song here.
Okay,
It's some weird
Okay.
fucking fusion.
my mistake. I thought it was it was. You know, same
Dude,
as
Glenn
this chick
Campbell
we
wasn't
sang.
exactly the most punk rock and roll dude. It came out in '68.
Yeah,
Well,
like
yeah,
that's
but
going to be relevant in
Uh-huh.
If
2017.
if they're gonna do country, I'd rather them sing "Friends in Low Places." I got friends.
Let them sing Florida Georgia Line. Fuck.
But this
Baby,
guy,
I'm
same.
so-
you make
This-
me wanna roll.
This
Dude,
chick
you
we're
hear
actually fucked with.
Wheeler Walker Jr.'s all happy they broke up.
They could do a Johnny Cash song or something like that. That's
That would-
better.
What's this chick again?
That'd be
Where
a
he
good
performed with lately? This
Chris,
this country chick.
read us some lyrics real quick. Let's get back into
All
our
right.
song. We
I'll
gotta
read some
stay
lyrics.
focused on this shitty song that we're.
Yeah. In the shortest days, when the light unbraids, oh misery, when heaven's name, it never felt the same. Misery, where have you gone? So it's
that
just, well, that's the first verse, and it goes, let the stories gather us around as tiny songs. Some things, truth, expose the pain. Long words of rain, leave the world unchanged. Misery, where have you gone? I said, enjoy, my friends, with the drifting sand. Oh, misery, sweet misery. That's like half the lyrics right there already.
All right, well, let's hit play so we can get through this. Let's take another listen.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm trying to be fair here, but it did kind of pump the brakes on our whole vibe here. Oh yeah!
Off the
Say like
tiger.
us.
But you got some fucking attitude.
Saskatoon. After that.
I would not like this even if we weren't trying to do a show. I'll be honest with you.
You know, guys, I can't believe how Duff / fucked up their relationship with Matt.
With who?
Yeah, they don't speak anymore, man.
Who?
Matt
Sorum?
Sorum with
Sorum,
Duff
yeah.
and Slash.
Yeah, because there was that rumor that Gilby and Gilby and Sorum were going to show up at Rock in Rio, and
Yeah, they,
Well, were in
they
Brazil at the
traveled to
same time.
Brazil, but they were like performing like miles and miles further.
Mhm.
They were with Sebastian Bach and Billy Gibbons.
well, that should have been. I mean, that only makes the rumor more credible, in my opinion, because Billy Gibbons has a good relationship with the band. So does Bach. Has the best relationship with the band of anybody. Always
Yeah.
has. Unless
Yeah, but
they've
obviously
had-
Matt doesn't anymore. And you know, I mean, I think Duff was even his best man on his wedding. You know, so they were like
I mean,
really
think
good
about
friends.
it. Think about it. Like Matt, Duff, and Slash have not played together at all since.
Velvet Revolver,
Reunion.
last show.
No,
Yeah.
I think they played with. Remember when they did Kings of Chaos? I think they played some stuff.
Yeah, and there was like
Duff and
rumors
Matt.
about
No.
VR getting back together.
Matt Duff and
No.
Slash played together. They played at the Hall of Fame.
Not since the reunion. Think about it. They haven't played together since the
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
That's
remember how this in this book of Duff, Matt, I'm sorry, that he said that he knew that Duff was going to do the reunion, and then Matt said, if it's true, I want to hear it from you, before I read it in the paper. And then
Didn't say shit.
Slash creeped out, and he had Fernando tell Matt that he wasn't part of the reunion. That was a really stupid thing to do. At least that's what's in the book. I mean, I couldn't verify it.
That was a stupid thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that's true, that is fucking stupid. Like, hire behind your management, your new management now.
I need to read that book. I want an audio book though.
Yeah,
Somebody sent me a PDF of it.
I can
if
read
I
that
can
leaked
get,
version.
yeah, if anybody out
That's
there
the
still
first.
got that,
That's the juicy version, apparently.
yeah, send me
that
that.
one's a little different.
Yeah, send me
The
that if
OG
anybody out
version
there.
is a little different.
Yeah, but
So
it's crazy if you think about it, man. You going from best friends till never see each other again. I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, yet, but
Some money.
hit play, Chris. Let's get through this. I'm gonna crank it up a little bit just to see.
All right.
Now that's picked up.
Now the fruit is gone, and the nights are long. She has come to stay.
That sounds miserable.
I'll give you
Sounds
that.
loaded.
I mean, that's
It
pretty
does.
much loaded. Its discography is miserable.
Yeah.
Still find it a killer name for a band.
I agree.
It's true. It's a good name, but oh,
They got a cool logo. I'll give them that.
Yeah, but other than that,
Oh yeah, Loaded is my least favorite thing to pop up on here. At least with
they did a
Rapid
world
Fire.
tour, right? Didn't they play a world tour? When they
I
first
think so.
album?
they definitely played around.
Steven
the
played
world
with. Yeah, Steven played with them in Japan.
Okay.
Like he opened up for Loaded.
yeah, and
But that was
he,
also
like,
back. Go ahead.
He was not. He like immediately got off the plane and started getting fucked up in front of Duff. He admitted that.
Well, that's fucked up.
Went straight to the bar at the terminal.
Because like all these facts were also in the era that there was no internet, So
Well, I wouldn't be friends with him either. Then fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Your friend's a recovering alcoholic, and you do that shit. There it is, Misery by Loaded. We suffered through the ending of it there.
We
I
suffered
think
the misery of misery.
Appropriately titled.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say so. That was, oh god, what the fuck was that?
autobiography.
All right. So who wants to go first? Raise your hand. Bailey,
Yeah,
you're up,
Bailey.
buddy. Let's go to Bailey and let's hear what he thinks of Misery by Loaded.
Yeah, as far as every episode I've been on, I've usually given, I think, no lower than a 3 out of 5. This probably gets a 1. It's just too, like, and I've heard Duff do ballads, but this is just, it sucks, in my opinion. I kind of like when it gets into the chorus, when it gets a little bit upbeat, but 1 out of 5.
Oh wow. Who's next? Let's let Franz go next.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I have to say that it starts really bad. I mean, the vocals was unlistenable for me almost, and it made me instantly feel like slitting my wrist. It was depressing,
Yeah. What's going on?
It got better at the halfway, but all in all, 1 for the effort.
Well, at least there's the one.
Yeah. Jeffrey.
I can regurgitate what both Franz and Bailey said and agree with them. This sounds like something that should have been more on his Believe in Me album, where he's all strung out and sad and fucked up. And like the song, just you put it on if you want the crowd to lead your party because it's too late and the neighbors are getting pissed. This is a,
Yeah.
this is a song. This is a song makes you want to like step in front of a bus. Like, don't listen to it during a breakup, dude. You know, that would, you might step in front of that bus. This song is, I'll give it 1 point for it being Duff and a quarter point for its effort. 1.25 stars.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were done.
I could wipe my ass with it.
Oh God.
Well,
It's terrible. It's not Duff. It's not punk rock. It doesn't put me in a mood except for wanting to step in front of a bus and putting it on to make the party leave my house. Leave. This is shit. Leave.
Yeah, get your jackets. Fuck off.
It's kind of the same when the alcohol is gone.
Leave with it.
Party.
You got one now.
I think
it's like running out of beer on a party.
Yeah.
This is the Run-A-Booze song.
I think that's the intended purpose. Is it's supposed to be a sad song? It's I pass on this one. I always shit on the slow songs. It seems like, but it's not my cup of tea. It seemed like it was about to get better there about the middle, and it started to pick up a little bit. Then it like hit a brick wall, and it crashed and it burned, and it was just not good after that. So I'm not even, you know what? I'll give it a half star for where we thought that it was going to pick up and did not. So half star from Dustin. Christopher.
To close it out, like I mentioned before, this is like Duff's version of Closing Time, but at least Closing Time, you actually want to fucking sing along and have a good time. This you just want to not, I don't know, exist, it seems like. What the hell you gonna do? Oh my god. It's just terrible. It's like nails grinding on a chalkboard. Like I don't know. Like I try and give Duff and his Loaded material a chance, like, but then the problem it seems like with Duff stuff is it takes forever to build up. Like it's very noticeable in the song. It only gets a little bit good like halfway through the song, and I'm like, a lot of people already checked out at that point. They said, why did I give this guy the 0.0002 cents of a fucking streaming royalty for listening to the first 30 seconds of this garbage?
This crabby song.
Yeah, I don't know. Like it's tough. Like I'm gonna go half a star just to be fucking nice. Like,
all right, well,
that's
there we go. It sounds like we're all in agreement. One more thing to do. Let's find out what we're listening to next week. So I'm going to throw it to Bailey. Tap the screen, and it'll spin the wheel on this new restream.
You suck.
Hey, guys, by the way, do we know how many people committed harakiri hearing that song?
I think we all almost were close to.
I think I can vouch for 5.
This isn't even weed music. It's more of like Xanax music.
You put that song on to close your bar out and get everybody out before 2:30.
Yeah.
Before like 11.
Close your tabs and go, kid.
You should play it when Jehovah's Witnesses at the door.
Wow.
We're going to leave. You're like, oh, we don't want to preach this.
All right. All right.
Yeah, they're known for being a bit stubborn here in our country. I'm not sure how it is over there, but yeah.
Same shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw back to Jeff manually here. All right, now tap on the screen so we can spin this wheel and get on with Oh, okay, fine. We're not spinning the wheel this week.
Do it.
No, we're not gonna be doing that today.
I'll do it. Here we go. You ready, bitches? Doink.
Well, it did something. I don't know.
Let me try her again. Let me try her extra hard.
I mean, Ian did a fucking great job editing that song. It's fucking good.
Getting dizzy with it.
Getting dizzy with it.
Oh, well, it doesn't look like it's
it went to the next one. One more time for good luck.
Third time's a charm.
I don't have a wheel graphic up.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, okay, he's doing the V move. Let's try it now.
Yeah.
Getting dizzy with it.
Getting dizzy with it.
Yeah, let's be real. I could listen to that all day.
Oh yeah, man. Get this with the banger theme song for that. Woo.
Oh yeah, but no, we're not going
Maybe you need me to do it.
I think it only works if Bailey taps on the screen. I think that's
Yeah.
What happened to Franz?
He stepped away for a minute, so we just turned his
Yeah.
camera. I don't even have any funny shit that I can throw in to make it.
Yeah, but yeah. So I believe Dustin, we're gonna be revealing the next song for next Monday on part 2 of our season
Having a
4
beer.
premiere.
That's right. We're going to be on our season 4 premiere, part 2, Wednesday. Yeah.
Wednesday. Be there.
We're going to be listening to. Well, we're going to watch Leeds. The whole
We're watching
bootleg.
GNR live at Leeds 2002.
We
2002
sit
bootlegs.
through
Woo.
that entire bootleg. I think Jeff was in there with us for some of it. I don't know
Jeff
if
joined
he
us about
was-
halfway through. So
Yeah, when our guest didn't show up. Like, yeah.
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 Him and Nick Rumsford.
Well, it was.
Ned
You'll hear
Bumford.
in the show. You
Yeah.
hear in real time what happened on the show. I don't want to spoil too much. Plus, before the show, I've got to go and set all of this shit back up in my background here. Because
Hey, one more thing, guys. Can I ask you one more thing?
Sure.
I was wondering what's happening with the Rolling Stone story. Did you hear anything about it? Because I thought it was
Should
going
be
to
out
be
in
in the
2
September.
weeks.
I thought it
Yeah.
was
Should be
going to
out
be
in
in the
2
September issue. Okay, so it will be October issue.
Yeah, it's the October issue, and it comes out in September.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
but
but I
I
think
thought it was this
It's
supposed
the
to be the
end of
September
this
issue.
month. Usually it comes out for Rolling Stone like around now, so keep your eyes open.
Yeah.
Per source, it should be out by the end of the month, no later.
But the September issue came out on the 4th September.
I don't know.
So
But it will
I
be.
believe-
It's confirmed that it will be in the October issue.
as far as I
far as
understand,
I
it should be
know-
out by the end of the month.
As far as we know, yeah.
Okay, well we'll see. I'm pretty curious.
Let me
Just
see
in
if I can
time for your
Google it.
Trick or treating, just in time for your trick and treating costume ideas. I'm
I
going to
think
thrift
it
this year.
says Harry Styles is the cover. October/November of 2022. Let's see. Harry Styles is the cover art. Don't see
Yeah, that
a
one. But
release-
it's not in that one.
I think
it's not in that one.
after.
With the Harry Styles. No, it's not. That was the September
I
issue.
believe
Oh,
it's
that's
the
Rolling
next
Stone.
one.
That's Rolling Stone UK.
Oh, they had
Let's
also Harry Styles.
see if I can get a release date.
But anyway,
Rolling
guys,
Stone.
I'm gonna isolate some vocals of Cardi B and Pussy Full of Maggots.
Yeah.
And, I'm gonna
Yeah,
sign
well,
off, man.
Mashup.
Well, thank you for joining us, Franz.
Yeah, it's
We
getting
look
late out
forward
here.
to- Yeah,
Yeah.
it's getting late here too. We're actually about to sign off, so it's good to have you, man. Thanks for coming.
Yeah. Thank
Yo,
you, Billy.
see you guys.
Take
Be
care,
safe,
friend.
man.
Ciao,
Bye
man.
now.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
It's Franz, everybody. Franz joined us. This is the third time now. Or is
Well,
it
it's like
fourth?
5th. I don't know, man. We lose count after 3.
Yeah.
Nice to see some of his channel back.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
man. Nice to see a lot of fucking Guns N' Roses on YouTube back for once. We finally got Leeds 02 on YouTube. We got some other shit.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely. I don't see when it's coming out. Rolling Stone, this item will be available, according to barnesandnoble.com, this item will be available September 14th. And it says Harry Styles.
2 days. I don't know, man. We'll see. Per source, it should be out by the end of the month.
Yeah. I mean, they came and photographed and all that other shit, and they called me and they called a lot of people. So we'll see what happens. That'll be interesting to see. But no, be sure to tune in and check out Wednesday. We're gonna be doing our thing. I'm gonna go back. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Bailey. I'm gonna put you guys. I'm gonna leave them in the room. We're gonna talk after the show. I'm gonna go back to our standard, our beautiful.
Oh.
Low. Yeah, I love how we turn it on and off because we're both trying.
We're thinking alike, man. That's what happens after 3-4 years of this shit.
Yeah. But at this point, we're gonna start winding down the show here. We're gonna.
Nah. A note.
Yeah, we got to go. We got shit to do, man. Like, I got to pack. I got to take a job. There's all kinds. Had a migraine all day. So, you know, I'm ready. But we showed up for you, so we did that.
Oh, yeah.
Credit. Anyway, so be sure to tune in on Wednesday. We're going to be episode 183. We're going to be checking out Leeds in its entirety. We're going to watch that whole concert. Be sure to go check out the Old 77 podcast tomorrow night. We had a really good show with JT from the Paranormal Sun. So be sure to go check that out at old77.com. And come back on Wednesday for Leeds, and then come back on Saturday for another episode of
Getting Dizzy with It.
That's right. Every Saturday. And yeah, and then but yeah, for now we're heading out. It's the end of the show, folks. Thanks for watching and being here with us. So until next time, I'm Dustin Bones.
And I'm Chris Caputo. Join us Wednesday for part 2 of our season 4 premiere, and then join us Saturday for Getting Dizzy with It, and back again here on Monday. We're gonna keep rolling on through this season. I hope you like what you heard tonight. A lot more to come in the next year, and even more into the lifetime of this show. Until then, guys, though, stay safe, peace out. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching the replay on Spotify or wherever you listen to your podcasts. And we'll see you very soon. Deuces.